need to feel safe in this moment as they're being targeted by the federal government?
So staff and family members have stood outside Morton West giving out Know Your Rights flyers, and they had the police called on them. Students have went to the student board meeting on, correct me if I'm wrong, Friday, and they totally dismissed their cries and concerns. And multiple students have emailed them, has raised their concerns, has been in their comment sections, have done everything possible to get their attention, but they refuse to acknowledge the situation.
So what was the response from your fellow classmates when you raised the idea of organizing a protest like this?
This was all done on a whim. The first thing that came to mind was posting a video of myself speaking on the situation. I've got 80,000 views on that video on my Instagram account. I've reached out to multiple news sources, and everyone is so supportive. Like it heals my heart to see that my community is here standing with me. Like, this means so much to me, and I know it does not only mean so much to me, but means so much to everyone. And it warms my heart to see that everyone wants to stand together and everyone wants to be here during these hard times.
When I was 16, organizing something like this was not in the first 10 things on my mind. I want you to really give a sense to our audience, what would you rather be doing right now? I assume you don't want to have to be worrying about ICE, profiling you, profiling your friends, your family. What are ways that you would rather be living your life as a 16-year-old right now that you're not allowed to because of how the actions that the Trump administration is taking in the Chicagoland area?
I want to live my life safe. I want to go out with my family. I want to go do things with them, but I'm unable to. In school, my only thoughts are if I'm going to come home and see my family members actually come home and be there. I'm scared that one day I'm not going to be there. I'm scared to see that some of my classmates are going to show off of the registration list. They aren't going to be there anymore. And it shouldn't have to be getting to that point. And as a 16-year-old, honestly, if I was even put in this certain situation in 1,000 lifetimes, I would do the exact same thing, because I was given a voice from my beautiful family. I was taught to grow and speak for everyone, for people who can't speak for themselves. And this is what I'm meant to do with my life, to speak up for others, because if they're unable to speak up for themselves, who's going to speak up for them? This is what I'm meant to do. This is my dream. This is my passion. This is all I've ever known. Students shouldn't have to know about politics or anything like that, but politics is all I've ever known since I was little. So this is always going to be my priority. This town is always going to be my main priority, because look at what they're doing for me over just an Instagram post. And this warms my heart and it brings me to tears, because it just shows, no matter through the toughest of times.
Exactly, Glenn.
Not only themselves, but they're for their family and their community. And that could not mean as much to me as it means to me right now. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you about, you had referenced feeling scared, being out in your community. I don't know, is there any anger, rage about what the Trump administration is doing, or is it really just fear, that constant looking over the shoulder? Really give our audience who might be living in communities where this is not happening as much, what does it feel like on a day-to-day basis to see ICE agents patrolling the streets outside your school? What does that feel like?
I cannot express to you enough how angry I am. It is not fair. It is not fair to the students. It is not fair to the families who have worked so hard to protect our community and build our community. And our officials who are supposed to represent us are not representing us right now. They should be able to provide that safety and everything. I am so angry. I should not have to walk outside and look behind my back every second. I should not have to walk outside and look out for my friends. I should be able to walk outside and be happy. I should be able to walk outside fear-free. And that's not what's happening right now. And it couldn't be a bigger concern than it is right now, because ICE is roaming everywhere. And those thousands of videos, people getting kidnapped. There's recently been media of someone's little sister going missing, and we still have no information on that. Walking home from Morton, and the school has not spoken up about that. They have not reposted anything about that. They have not put media to it.
Go home.
I may be scared. I have been scared for the past 2 days. I could not get any sleep because of situations that might happen or anything might happen. But that is fueling me right now. I cannot express to you how angered I am at our community and our police who are not doing everything to protect us, to ICE being here and ripping families apart, to them not helping.
She's totally telling lies. The Democrats are only helping them. They're not helping Americans. Young lady, stop it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to zoom out a little bit, and I think right now we're in such a point where the Trump administration, every day they're doing something else, and it's so easy to get bogged down in just the everyday. Like every day is a battle to get through. Right.
Just so you know, folks, I'm showing you this because you need to hear the lies that they are spewing, so you can understand these judges' rulings that are coming down. I know you're wondering, why am I sharing this? Because you need to hear this. This is what the judges are on their side. And that's why I'm sharing this with you. We know this is all a bunch of malarkey. How you doing, Ollie?
No one else is. No one else is going to stand for me. I am standing for myself. And with everything going on, despite everyone's differences, this is unconstitutional. This is not right. Morally, it's very wrong. This is not any.
You don't have constitutional rights if you're illegal.
And that is not what I'm here to speak about. I'm here to speak about everything being unconstitutional and everything going wrong right now because it's not correct. This shouldn't be how it is. It is not correct. They are racially profiling people off the streets. And it's upsetting to see, but for everyone's futures here, I could see it very bright. I see a very positive movement. And if this doesn't work, then we'll go out and do it again. We'll do it as many times as we need to get them to listen, to pay attention to our city, our town, because we should not have to live in fear. People of America should not have to live in fear of stepping outside a door to see their own country going against them. For all we've done, we should to be here. And if the school board won't help us, we'll find a different school. We want different board members to represent us and really speak up for the community.
She's totally clueless. That's all. They're the only people that are being represented. Thanks to Emperor Brandon Johnson, Pretzel Pritzker, and all the other
right now.
Yeah, you've got a federal government that is certainly not supporting you. You know, talking about making you feel scared in school, in your community. You have a school administration that you feel is not adequately representing you, supporting you in this moment, and trying to at least offer you some form of safety. Who, if anyone, are the adults in your life right now that you are looking to as a point of positive, somebody who's actually standing up and doing the right thing in this moment?
I want to mention one of my teachers, Miss Manuela Navarro. She has supported me. I had her in my freshman class. Honestly, if it wasn't for her, if I never took that class, I wouldn't be here right now. I owe everything I've done up until this point to her because she has supported all her students. She has stood up and she told us we need to raise our voices because no one else could. She always asks us a question every single day we walked into this class. How will we be able to advocate for ourselves, our family, and community? And that's what I'm doing right now. Today's the day where I'm able to answer that question right now.
Yeah, I just want to point out for a moment that she is highlighting a teacher in her life that has supported her. The education system, where it gets its little bit of funding, that it actually is able to reach and support students, having a positive impact in your life. And I just want to call that out because in interview after interview we have done with people here in the Chicagoland area where we have asked them what kind of investments do they want to see, if the federal, what should the federal government actually be spending its money on rather than ICE agents that make them feel less safe in their homes. There are two themes that have come up repeatedly. One is healthcare, but two, and much more relevant to where we are right now, is education. People have wanted much more robust investment in education to actually support students, support the community. And I apologize for getting on that soapbox there. But
this way, support to the light.
yeah.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Yeah, good.
Okay. So, what should folks out here be for folks here in what should they be expecting?
Good morning, everyone. So again, I have to keep saying this because I don't want any of my normal subscribers to come through, listen to this hogwash and think that I've flipped my lid. I have not. But again, if you want to know why the judges are making the decisions that they're making, we need to hear what is being said on the left. Rusty, my wife is Filipino. She has a green card. We took the correct process for her to be here. She'll be a citizen when she is eligible. She has no trouble sleeping at night and in no fear. Boom. I'm just saying, okay, Rusty, Yeah, so share this stream out, folks. We are so sick and tired of these lies. And the teachers that are helping her, or whoever the teacher she was referencing. Oh God, the educational system is broken. All right, here we go.
Fortunate in these moments that, you know, our camera, other cameras only show up when everything's going wrong, right? So I want to give you the chance to paint a picture. What is the town of Cicero, Berwyn, some of these other communities that are served by the district? What are they like? What is it like here? What's it like to live?
Yeah, Glenn, when you spend all your school time protesting, you ensure that your future will have one solid job waiting for you. Your only line for work will be, would you like fries with your order, sir? Boom. Yeah, and again, look at all of the people who did it legally. They don't want these people here either, using American resources. I had to jump on, folks. I was running around this morning, and then I said, well, I'll jump on because I was looking. No one else is live. But again, Retro, how you doing, love? Retro said, ask that gal, did any of your family or friends die protecting this country? Boom. That's right, Retro, because I have relatives that have, okay, including my dad. So yeah. I just sent Miss Prosperity a message to see if she's going out here so we can get from our perspective, right? Some reporting. But I still, like I said, for us to understand what's going on, we need to watch this because the judges have been siding with the left. So we need to know what they're saying. And of course, they're spewing lies and hatred.
We do not need help here. We are fine. But now we are scared. We're hiding, and it's not correct. It's terrifying, and it shouldn't be like this because the community is a beautiful community, and I cannot advocate that statement more than I am right now.
I'm struck by the fact that you're at a point in your life where you should not have to worry about this. You should be focused on your education, on just being, being you. Like I'm just thinking back to like what I got to do. Like I did not have to worry about this in my community at the.
Of course you didn't, because you're an American. Duh. Hit that like button, folks, if you're enjoying the content. Also, if you will, share the stream out so we can bring more people. I'm probably going to have a 3 or 4 hour live stream again. So they are actually protesting in front of a school. So now the left has the high schoolers out here protesting. So yeah, that's what's going on.
For the longest time, I've been so mature and so positive about everything. And no matter through these, I'm going to repeat this again. Politics is all I've ever known. And kids should not have to worry about that. But you know what? This is the way it is, and this is the way it's going to be. And I am not going to complain about it, not even once, because I am happy to be here. This makes me happy. I would rather be doing this every other day than going out to do anything, because I am advocating for my community and my family, and that is what I hold to my heart the most out of anything.
You say politics is all I've ever known. I mean, is that just because of where you live, who you are? Like, what makes you say like politics is all I've ever known?
My identity, my skin color, the way I talk, the way I speak, my accent, everything. It's all, the second I was born into this race, the second I was born into this community, politics has become my main priority. And I could speak and I could advocate for everyone here and say it's been the same for everyone. This should not be a concern. This should not be the situation we are in right now. But it is okay, because I'd rather be out here showing off and being in front of everyone's faces despite the consequences than be hiding in a little shell and being afraid. They are not going to make me afraid. They cannot make us hide. They can't.
How you doing, Albert Unplugged? I feel sorry for kids nowadays. I'm glad I didn't bring kids here. Trump wants a police state. My pastor prophesied about a police state many years ago. Alberta, and welcome. Now, we are a conservative channel. We are an America First channel. So you are able to, we allow people who have a difference of opinion. We're glad you're here. And we welcome a difference of opinion. And it seems like you're intelligent. So you're fine to say what you want as long as you don't name call or disrespect. Okay. We're welcome to the Rolynn's Reviews channel. All right. Gina, how are you? High school shooting last night in Mississippi. I heard, Gina. Boom. Ever since they removed God from the schools, the devil moved in, baby. Yes, David Wainwright, greetings from London. David, I went to London when I was in high school. Welcome, welcome, welcome from across the pond. I absolutely love London, and if I get time, I'm going back. Fun fact, David, I'm a big Rolling Stone fan. I went when I was in high school, and I purchased a lot of Rolling Stone and Mick Jagger memorabilia. Fun fact. Okay, Alberta Unplugged, sweetheart. I voted for Trump. So what do you? I'm just Alberta. I think you're new here, love. We have a lot of trolls when we're covering this. I'll let you know what's been going on. People come in and they say horrible things and they call us names, and so we weren't sure. So I was just letting you know. But you're fine. I'm not the type of person who comes into people's. Okay, Alberta, you're fine. You haven't been here. You don't want to know what people have been doing. Oh, Sister Noble. Oh, how you doing, Sister Noble? I did not know. Sister Noble, you do not want to know what people have been coming in here and saying and calling us names and being disrespectful. So I was just trying to let you know, because we welcome. Everyone doesn't have to agree with us, but I was just letting you know. I didn't know. But if you're Sister Noble, you're fine. Okay. So they're outside in front of a high school. I'm still waiting to hear from. Okay, Alberta, you're fine, love. I know who you are now. They good to see people resisting the tyranny. All right, so let's see, folks. Here's they're holding flags from Mexico. Soros, boom. Hear the dollar signs? Well, they're doing their chants, folks. And again, how you doing, Miss Prosperity? Are you going out? They're in front of a high school. And I sent you a text message earlier to see if you were going out. This is the channel that we've been streaming from today. The status quo, and they are the only people who are live. We know it's a left perspective, but again, right, ZG, but the tyranny is from the left, right, ZG? So again, all of my subscribers, I have not flipped my wig. I have not changed. But we need to see what these people are saying, because the judges are siding with these people, lies and all.
District 201, and these are students, adults, families connected to that school district. They are out here protesting their school district administration because they feel like their administration is not adequately rising to the moment to help protect students and protect families in this moment where ICE has been out heavily in this community, picking people up, profiling people, splitting apart families, splitting apart communities, these themes that we have brought you in interviews.
I don't recall seeing this guy talking about families being split apart when Americans are being arrested. When Americans are arrested and go to jail, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Al Sharptongue. I've seen plenty of white, black, Hispanic Americans go to jail. I don't see him or any of the black puppets and gatekeepers and poverty pimps say anything, or the black preachers. But you're out here for illegals. Boom. Soros. Yeah, Soros has long pockets. So we know, for all of my folks, again, how you doing, Gina? I am sharing. Yes, Gina, boom. I'm sharing this because we need to be aware of what they're saying. If you are enjoying this content, please hit that little thumb. That helps to trigger the YouTube algorithm. Yes, ZG rats. But also, it brings more people into the conversation. All right, let's see what he's saying.
Paint immigrants as some problem here in these communities, and now kids growing up in that world saying that's all I've ever known, forced to organize protests like this to try and get even the most basic of actions out of their school districts. Right now, we're going to walk over where we're hearing one of those students speak on a bullhorn. I believe they're just walking through, like, you know.
Those just joining the chat, they actually have the high school students out here protesting ICE, Trump, the National Guard, all of it. Thank you, Gina. Boom. Truth bomb.
I could not appreciate this more. We are not only advocating for ourselves, but for our community and our fellow friends. Thank you.
Yeah, rallying the troops out here, so to speak. There's. So yeah, you see that there are two banks of protesters here. They are.
Yes, K, the realest one. Brainwash the youth first, then you can change the whole nation. Boom. K, the realest one. I think you're new here. No lies were detected in your statement. Schools, high schools, obviously, sorry to say. Well, those of you that are new here, I am a high school teacher, but schools have become nothing but indoctrination and brainwashing camps, and then they go off to the universities. It continues. That's why you're looking at what you're looking at today. K1, if you are enjoying this, hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, today is your day. We are ready to welcome you to the Rolynn Reviews family. How you doing? Sassaland Labs. Evil like weeds. If you don't pluck it out, it will grow. No, I'm going to call you Sassaland. Yes. No consequences led to this. Sassaland, I think you're new here. No lies were detected in your statement. Sassaland, just so you know, the only people live right now are the left. I'm sharing how you doing, Johnny Have? Good morning, love. I'm sharing this because we need to know what they're saying, because the judges are siding with the left. Okay, so I do not agree with what this so-called reporter is saying or what these protesters are saying. Let me reiterate, but we need to listen to what they're saying because the judges are listening to them. I did a video last night and the judges are saying they are not listening to, they do not believe, right, Kat? Thank you, love. They do not believe what the federal authorities and the ICE agents are telling them.
Who we're going to inherit this country, who are being forced to grow up in this political environment right now. And if that,
you don't have to grow up in this political environment. Self-deport. Boom. There's a thought.
The passion that we are hearing out here, the voices that we are lifting up, these relatively powerless voices. We're talking to teenagers out here who are, you know, exercising the power that they have, which is their.
Cat, I love your name. Meow. I'm a cat person. I'm a cat mom.
That's the power that they have in the face of a federal government that has nearly limitless resources at its disposal, given the level of funding that that ICE has in this moment, approved by Congress to come in and victimize these communities. If us doing this, giving them this platform is valuable to you, hearing from these voices what it's like, seeing what it's like on the ground here in the Chicagoland area, if that's valuable to you, please go to statuscoup.com/join, statuscoup.com/join. $5 a month, 16 cents a day goes to.
All right, so now they're also taking donations. Well, so typical excuse me, typical lib scam. So I don't know if they're running a Ponzi scheme allegedly or a pyramid scheme, but they're asking for money. WAPX News 10. That's an activist. Boom. But he also calls himself a reporter. So, but they're always asking for money. So they're no better than BLM. I'm just saying. So, yeah, and we know what he is, WAPX. He calls himself a reporter. He is an activist for the left. It's a grift. Boom. Okay, Prosperity. I have to find out where he is exactly. I don't know. He's in front of a school. And I'm just jumping on. ZG said too much weed. Prosperity, I'll see if I can find out the name of the school. Miss Prosperity is maybe she can go out there. If I can get the name of the school, let me see.
That are otherwise joyous and supporting of them as kids. When ICE is not here, they feel like they have a good childhood. But now with the federal government here, they feel afraid. They're constantly looking over their shoulders. They
go home, self-deport. You don't have to look over your shoulders as you carry flags from Mexico and the other countries that you fled and don't want to go back to. Okay.
Seen again. You can hear all that honking. That is Cermak Road. It is a main thoroughfare here in the town of Cicero. So
they're in the town of Cicero, Prosperity.
Is to put pressure and make their voices heard. And you could certainly hear their voices every time a cheer goes up. I mean, I can barely hear myself think out here.
Yep. Yes, he's at Cicero on Cermak. I think that's what he said, Miss Prosperity. How far are you from that?
I'm going to try and find somebody else.
I did have some.
So yeah, those just joining the chat, if you will, Rusty, self-deportation brings you $1,000. Yes, take the take the money and run. Doom, 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 doom. Woo, woo, whoa, take the money and run. Go ahead, take the $1,000 and get out. Esteban, how are you doing? Steve Miller Band. I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Oh, let me get back on task. You know I love the Steve Miller Band, and I can't help it. How you doing, Esteban? Those of you who are new here, I just break out into singing classic songs. I can't help myself. I am a music savant. Robert, boom. Yes, they're fighting a losing cause. You cannot beat the feds. Have they not ever heard that? Mayor, you've seen the Stephen Miller Band live? Oh my God. If they come near me, I'm going. I'm there for it. Okay. Hit the like button, folks, if you are enjoying the content.
Okay. Do you want us in the sun, in the shade?
You go right there.
All right. All right. I am standing here with Jose. Jose, just give us a little bit about who you are. How old are you? What grade you in? That sort of thing.
My name is Jose Patino. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a junior in high school.
Got it. Why did you want to be out here today? It's a Saturday. You're out here.
Woo, I have good news. Our great sister, Miss Prosperity, is heading to Cicero so we can get some unbiased reporting, okay? So those just joining us, this is from the left perspective.
Why do you feel
saying, why are we watching this? Well, I'm glad that you asked. We are watching it because the judges are siding with the left, right? And they're saying that they're not listening to what's coming out of the ICE facilities. They're listening to the left. So we need to know what they're saying. But Miss Prosperity is heading to Cicero. So she's going to get some footage so we can get the truth. Boom. Here we go.
the things that you're seeing in your community right now that ICE, that the federal government is doing?
We're seeing them tackle innocent people who've done nothing. They're constantly hitting them. They're beating them. They're getting put and sent into these places where they're getting put into cages and being mistreated. They're being starved, sexually harassed, everything. They're treating them as if they're animals, and we're not animals. We're humans.
So you say feeling like being treated like animals. How does that make you feel as a person? I mean, what are the emotions that have been going through your mind over the last weeks, months now that the Trump administration has been enacting this immigration policy on your community? What are the emotions you're feeling?
Anger.
Red Skeeter, Red Skeeter, you're gonna fit in right. You're gonna fit in just right around here. Red Skeeter, instead of spelling out the whole B word, just put BIT. Then we'll know what you mean, because we don't want YouTube. YouTube will cancel your statements. YouTube will block you. They'll shadow ban you. But we know what you're saying, Megan. You're humans that are breaking the law. Yes. Why should you be treated with kid gloves? Everyone who's just joining, yeah, Red Skeeter, I'm trying to protect you so YouTube won't shut you down, love, because they will. But we know what you're saying. We agree. And our great sister, Miss Prosperity, yes, Johnny, it's all they do is lie. Our great sister, Miss Prosperity, is on her way to this exact location so we can get some truthful reporting. Listen to some more of this crap.
Several weeks and months. What is this community like in those times when you're not under such an oppressive authoritarian regime?
Go home and you don't have to be oppressed.
Can be.
It's very peaceful. Before all of this, it was peaceful. You would never see a protest like this because we were so happy with the community we live in, and hardly anything was going on other than like regular crimes that always happen. So we would never have to do this. But doing this now, it's just so sad to see what our community is now compared to what it was.
We love you too, Skeeter. Everyone who's here, let's give Red Skeeter a nice, warm Rolynn's Reviews welcome. We're glad you're here. You're going to fit in just fine. Red Skeeter, I'm going to send you a few hearts in the comment section. We all voted for this. Red Skeeter, fun fact, I am a 3-time Trump voter. Boom. And if I could, I would vote for him again. Boom. No lies detected in my statement.
In this moment.
Robert, I think it's both.
No, our town president, Larry Dominic, he's been completely silent. He hasn't done anything. The only person that's fighting for us in this moment is J.B. Pritzker down in Chicago. Other than that, it's clear our
Take fat pretzel Pritzker and go home.
Dominic's
Take him with you.
assisting us when they should be. You know, this is their town. They should.
Thank you, Estevan. Thank you. We do have fun. I love it.
So it's clear they don't care.
We've heard from a lot of demonstrators, not only here in the town of Cicero, but out in Broadview at the ICE facility out there, downtown, some of these other neighborhoods that we visited over the several weeks that we've been out here reporting. Sentiments very similar to what you just said. We want our leaders out here. Why is that important?
I shortened your name, Red Skeeter. When I say Red, I'm talking about you. How you doing, Dr. Marilyn? Tell me what you think about this. Would have loved to see them support the civil rights movement when blacks were getting sprayed, spit on, hog-tied. I'm just watching. Dr. Marilyn, what do you think? They have the high school students out here now, and they're talking about that the people in these facilities are being essayed, they're being beaten, they're being mistreated. I say, go back home. Vote, just deport Pritzker, deport Emperor Brandon Johnson, the mayor of the Great Republic of Chicago. Just send them away, okay? Permanently. Woo!
Speak up, and we're sick and tired of like the way they're being ran.
Oh, Dr. Marilyn and people who are just joining the chat, our great sister, Miss Prosperity, is en route to Cicero. This is where they are protesting. They have the high schoolers out here. She's going to start live streaming, and we can get some truthful, fact-based reporting. Red Skeeter, she wouldn't be allowed to go to school where her parents are from. Boom. Exactly. But they come here, they want everything, right? At the expense of the taxpayers. And again, people who did it legally, they want them out of here too. So I have people come on here and tell me I'm a fascist, I'm a coon. I've been called everything. I don't care what I'm called. I'm a Generation Xer. Some of the things I've been called, I can't say here on YouTube. I don't want them to shadow ban me. I don't care. The truth hurts.
About your family in this moment, because we're seeing the Trump administration profile people. I mean, how is your family handling this moment right now?
I feel like they're handling it as every family could. You know, we're all in fear, but we all have to find a way to live our lives day by day. And I think that's how they're handling it.
Do you feel like you get to be a kid in this moment?
No. As soon as I was born into this world, problems were going on. And it's always like this. There's always problems. I can't have time to live my childhood because I have to be the people out here standing up for my community because it's clear no one else wanted to.
Kids saying that they have to stand up for themselves, for their community, because their leaders, others in their lives, the people that they look to are not standing up for them in this moment. Saying, I don't get to have a childhood. I don't have that luxury because of the time.
Go home. Thank you, WAPX. You too, love.
Cannot give support. The richest country in the history of the world cannot give kids a childhood. I think should enrage everyone. And that's the emotion that
I'm not enraged. Give American children a childhood, sir.
For taking the spotlight off of you, but sometimes I think that I just need to highlight some of these certain moments. What are let's talk about what would a better world for you look like? And maybe a better first question before we get to that is, are you optimistic about the future that you stand that you're walking into, the country that you stand to inherit? Is it optimism, pessimism? How are you feeling about the future right now?
Scared. I'm honestly scared, and I'm frightened. If this is what Trump is doing now, and he's only a couple months into his first, the first.
Go home if you're scared and frightened. Leave.
What else is he gonna do? It's clear people are trying to impeach him. We've tried back then in his first term, nothing happened. So is he gonna stay here? And what else is he gonna do? What else is he gonna do to torment our communities?
Florida, how you doing, love? Florida said, no time to live my childhood. Give me a freaking break. Boom. Truth bomb.
And everyone's frightened. I guarantee if you ask anyone here, they're scared. We're all scared. But we have to hide that fear and come out to support.
So right now, your generation, what we're looking at for the future is we're seeing highest rates of unemployment right now are among recent college graduates. We've got AI that is taking away a lot of entry-level jobs. These are just some of the economic problems that you guys are going to run into here in the next few years as you continue on the paths of your life. Leaving aside, climate change, global warming, the impact that that's going to have on your planet, and all of that almost kind of pales in comparison to the immediate concerns of just people being disappeared off of the streets here. What are the immediate, what are the actions that you want to see from your leaders in this moment?
Okay, those just entering the chat, scripted interview, boom, WAPX News 10. Yes, exactly. Hit that like button if you are enjoying our reporting. So I have to tell you, because we have people all the time joining the chat. This alleged so-called reporter, his reporting is obviously liberal. We have to listen to what they're saying because, yes, good morning, Florida, because the judges are listening to these people. The judges are saying they don't believe what the federal authorities, the ICE agents and the federal agents are telling them. So we need to listen to we need to know what they're telling the judges. This is what they're telling them. Dr. Marilyn, I'm a lefty, but I don't feel sorry for any of these illegals. They've been here for years illegally. Boom. Biden, Dr. Marilyn, lay this on the doorstep of the Biden-Harris administration. They left these people high and dry. They let all these people flood into this country. They got billions of dollars worth of American taxpayer dollars. And then now that they're out of office, they left these people high and dry. Just like they left these idiots, Big Tish, Big Back, Letitia James, Fonnie Willis, Nathan Wade, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Bragg, all of them are fighting for their freedom. Okay? And their political lives. So the Democrats put you out there and then they back up and they fade away into the hedges and you're on your own. So don't shield for
Same question.
Democrats. This should be a lesson to everyone who's shilling for the Democrats. They will not be there for you. Tiffany S., how you doing? Last night I was asked if an SA woman is running from her attacker to my house, would I leave her? I said no, but she needs to come to the front door and ask. If not, I don't know her intention. Good point, Tiffany. How you doing, love? Doreen, hello. Yes, flip Chicago red. Boom. Stop this nonsense. Everyone who just joined the chat, hit that little thumb. That's the like button. You like that, Mayor Alvin and the Chipmunks? Yes, Mayor Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Do. Yes, I'm going back to my childhood. Don't get me started. All right. So how you doing, Kay, the realest one? Right, exactly. So this is from a leftist. So you're protesting to stay in this country illegally. Can everyone see that Mexico, the flag of Mexico there in the background? If you are trying to stay here in this country, why do you not have an American flag? So you don't want to go back to the country of the flag that you're holding up. Every time I see them with American flags, they're either upside down or they're spitting on them or they're burning them. So you need to go. Boom.
Feel like in this environment, and who could blame them, don't feel like they get to be kids. They're born into a world where at 6 years old, Donald Trump is elected president and an immigration crackdown on their communities begins. How is any kid supposed to have a decent life?
Go back home and you can have a decent life. All right, Redskinner. So hit that like button, folks, if you are enjoying the content. If you have not subscribed, today is your day. Red Skeeter, my father and his friends were in the KKK, and all of them were Democrats. Red Skeeter, let me pin this message. I have done several videos. These idiots who keep voting for the Democrats, they don't know their history. They were the party of KKK. They were the party of Jim Crow, right? But they keep voting for them. Make it make sense. How you doing, Mr. R? Hello, hello, hello. Our beautiful red state, Arizona, is occupied by California today. Mr. R, I'm sorry. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this content. Fusion Singularity. Why didn't we get this during Obama's? Right. They didn't say anything. You know, the liberal media said nothing. Obama deported more people than anyone in American history. They didn't cover anything. They didn't say a word. Joe Friday, how you doing? In total, the gross cost of illegal immigration, $183 billion, up more than 35.7% since 2017. The cost incurred per illegal alien, including their U.S.-born children. Boom. Joe Friday, you're in the right place. JD, good morning. Gina, yes, we need to save Texas. And the problem is these people move from California and they bring their same voting patterns. And so Texas is practically on the verge of turning. Mr. R, liberal media, boom. Mr. R, yes, if you are enjoying this content, you're in the right place. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want more truth on the leftist liberal media. Boom. And now all of my new folks here, if you're just subscribed, type it in the comment section so we can give you a warm Rollyn's Reviews welcome. Now, I will say we have our own person with boots on the ground, Miss Prosperity. She is currently en route to this location. She will start live streaming once she gets there. When she does, I will switch over. So, Guatemala records, it continues. Okay, Joe Friday, thank you. So, anyway, the channel we're looking at now, they're live. They are leftists, but we need to, you're probably saying, why are we watching this? Well, we need to know what they're saying. Yes, Robert, Homer Simpson disappearing into the hedges. Because the judges are listening to the left. They're not listening to, the judge said they don't believe what the ICE officials, they don't believe what the federal agents are telling them. They're siding with the left. We need to know what they're telling the judges. These are high school students out there. I guess Soros is paying them as well. Red Skeeter, Trump could have let WIC program shut off, but he saved it for Americans who need it. Thank you, Red Skeeter. Yes, we were always taught to vote blue no matter who in our community. Yes. Kay, the realest one. That has always been said, probably 60 plus years at least. And you're voting against your own best interest. If you vote blue, no matter who, look at all of these blue cities. They're like third world countries. Oh, don't worry, Gina. You know I will. Here we go. Right, so they're just still out there screaming. Sassalam, leaving the border open and unmanned was like leaving the keys in your car. Boom. And the windows down. Yes. Or leaving your home unlocked and just leaving and going to work. Yes, Johnny, I did videos on that last year. Yes. Denver is a sanctuary city. They bankrupted the healthcare system, taking care of illegals. Why not invest that money and take care of Americans? That's all I'm saying. Americans first. That's all I'm saying. Tiffany S., they can still love their country and have a flag in their home, but don't disrespect the flag you're living on. Tiffany S., what I don't understand, you're holding the country that you fled, you're holding their flag. You want to stay here. Why don't you have an American flag? And when you see them with an American flag, it's in a disrespectful manner. They're holding it, it's upside down. They're burning it. They're spitting on it. I saw one man pretending to wipe his rear end with it. Yes, Kay, the realest one. Memphis, Baltimore, Philadelphia, Detroit, Chicago. I could go on and on and on. Look at all the blue cities. They are like war zones. You can't live there safely. Get out of here. And you want me to vote blue? No, ma'am. No, sir. I will not.
All right, so I've said it over and over again about where we are, but again, if you're just joining us, real quick, we're outside of the J. Sterling Morton School District 201 in the.
Did he say? I think he said the J. Morling School. Yeah, it's the J. Sterling Morton School. Okay, let me send that to Miss Prosperity real quick. J. Morling. Let me see, so she'll know where to go. J. Sterling. Okay. Yeah, we have someone currently en route. J. Sterling. I'm trying to see the rest of it. Those that don't know, Morton, okay. Miss Prosperity is currently en route so that she can start live streaming. So we can get some truthful reporting. Now, you're probably asking, why are we looking at this guy? Well, he is there. And again, we need to see what the left is saying since the judges are listening to the left. Okay. All right. So I just sent that to Prosperity. She and her husband, I guess, are currently en route to this facility. Let's listen to some more BS.
RIANA.
Got it. And you just told us, I think off mic, I'm not sure if I caught it, but you're a sister of somebody out here, I assume. Yes. So yeah. All right. So walk us through, like, where do you live right now? Like, just kind of give us a little bit of your personal background. What community around here do you live in?
And my new folks, this is not my perspective, but you need to hear what the left is saying.
Out in such a heavy presence in these communities, what is this community like?
Well, I live in Cicero, and normally it's genuinely peacefully. I mean, people aren't walking with fear, casually being able to go to their stores, shopping, doing their normal day-to-day life. So yeah, it's pretty basic compared to like other, towns and stuff like that. But obviously with everything happening, it's a big adjustment to have and to understand, like, the heaviness of it all.
Yeah, you referenced in there the sense of, like, you felt the need to call out that normally people aren't walking down the street with fear.
Yeah.
So let's address that. How are people acting right now? What does it feel like to live in this community today, given that the Trump administration has, just armed, like, militarized police force out here in undercover vehicles, snatching people off the streets?
Snatching illegals, sir. Tell the full story.
Terrifying, honestly. It's really scary knowing
if you're terrified, ma'am, go back home.
Whether or not you do have papers, because obviously ICE doesn't care. I think it's just terrifying to see how even the children are so scared. They're out here on a Saturday when they should be, at home, doing their normal stuff. And no, they're terrified. They're scared. They're not having any type of like support or anything like that from their school district. Yeah, it's really terrifying. It's scary. Like going out in the car or whatever, having to be alert, or having to have know your rights cards in your car just in case you get stopped or anything. Or if someone else nears you, a community member, also gets stopped or gets taken away, you have to be mentally prepared and ready for anything, and to also be, if you can, to be able to step in and do your best to try to stop any of the violence from continuing, you know.
Why was it important for you to be out here today? You're not someone who is attending the Morton School District. Why was it important to be out here in support of your family member who is?
I think when taking a big step like this, especially against your school.
Jetta Master, I know you asked me to come on your channel. Send me another message in instant messenger and let me know when you want me to come on, because I'm excited. You know, I'm a Trekkie and I love everything sci-fi. So I haven't forgotten you, love. Just let me know when you want me to come. If you want to, please feel free to drop your channel link. Anyone who has a YouTube channel, I believe sharing is caring. If you want to drop your channel link, please feel free to do so. Lamont, you have the right to go home if you are here illegally. Boom. Lamont, how you doing? Lamont, our great sister, Miss Prosperity, is currently en route to the J. This is the high school students from the J. Sterling Morton School District. And unfortunately, we're listening to these leftists. So people who know my channel, you know. Okay, Prosperity just sent me a text. She has the correct information. Red Skeeter said, fix your country. Don't come here. Boom. Miss Prosperity just sent me a text. She's almost there. So, yes, I don't live in Chicago. Those are my new folks. I'm here at Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base in North Carolina. So we support our military. Yes, awesome. Prosperity is just fine. She has the big guy with her. Yes. How you doing, Beverly? If you're enjoying this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure it is on all notifications. Since Miss Prosperity is en route, we're probably going to have another marathon live stream. We've been going 3 or 4 hours. Come and go as you please.
Growing up, just not feeling like you get to have
I understand you have things to do, but when you come in, if you hit that like button and you have to leave, when you come back a couple of hours from now, we may still be live. I appreciate all of your support. Red Skeeter, protest and change your own country. We don't want you here. Boom. Okay, Red Skeeter, you said that 3 times. You get 3 truth bombs. Boom. Good morning. Yes. MC, how are you? These people are fighting to keep breaking the law. MC, make it make sense. How you doing? 321 MJC. Hello, American Patriot. Yes, we as Americans, if we break the law, we don't have anyone advocating for us. Gina, 321 MJC, Florida, Beverly, Dorian, Red Skeeter, Joe Friday, Tina, Gina, Estevan, Lamont. If we break the law, the police will come and put the handcuffs on us and take us to jail. Where are our advocates as Americans? Oh, that's right. We don't have any. The last time I checked, I have not seen any Democrats advocating for American citizens. And guess what, folks? Lisa, how you doing? New watcher. Yes, Lisa, another American Patriot just joined us. Hit that like button, Lisa. Hit that subscribe button. Share this out. We are actively preparing for the 2026 midterms. We must continue to expose the hypocrisy of the left. And all I can say, folks, we have to stay vigilant, right? We cannot allow them to gain ground.
We were a little distracted.
Now, all of you who are joining me now, we are watching this leftist so-called reporter. We are waiting for our great sister, Miss Prosperity, to join us. She is currently en route to that location. She will live stream, and I will have some truthful reporting for you momentarily. Yes, share this on Truth Social. Share this on your Facebook page. Bring in some more American Patriots. Those of you just joined us, KV, good Saturday morning, love. Those of you, right, Lisa? We don't care. Go home. Go home. We don't care. We don't. And none of us are racist. We love all Americans. But we cannot take care of the world. If you're going to take my tax dollars, I need some representation. Take my tax dollars and spend it on American citizens. That's all I'm saying. Again, those of you just joining me, right, Rusty? Boom. Those of you just joining me. Yes, Lisa. Lisa, I don't know what else to do. I'm with you. Now, if you're going to take my tax money, at least spend it on American citizens. That's what I'm saying, right? I paid about $14,000 in federal and state taxes last year. So at least, I don't like paying taxes. No one does. But all I'm asking is that you spend it on American citizens. Janet Klumberg, these people are disgusting. Boom. Those of you just joining me, just so you know, this guy, this so-called reporter, thank you, Gina. He is a leftist. We are listening to what he's saying because the judges are listening to them. You haven't seen I did the video, was it? Yeah, Friday. The judges are siding with them. The judges are saying they do not believe what's coming out of Florida. I mean, out of the ICE facilities. They don't believe the ICE agents. They don't believe the federal agents. They're listening to these people. Yes, Lisa, Americans first. Boom. Go home.
Lead yourself into a different direction.
Those of you who are just subscribing to the channel, let us know in the comment section so we can give you a nice, warm Rolynn's Reviews welcome.
I don't know. I guess there's also a lot of anger, you know, obviously, that they're willingly going out kidnapping people and in such an aggressive way.
No one's being kidnapped, ma'am.
You sit down and look at your reflection and actually sit with yourself and be like, is this okay? Because, yeah, I can imagine how sleepless they're feeling, you know, at night. Because it's a lot. The human conscience, I feel like, to partake in things like this, knowing that they're tearing families apart. Yeah.
Your family's not going to be torn apart, ma'am. As President Trump reiterated, you can all be deported together. Boom. Be dead. Oh, Gina, be dead. No one wants to be defeated. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, when you subscribe, make sure it's on all notifications, folks. Okay, thank you, love.
We want to all want better for everybody.
Okay, if Americans try to go to another country and we don't have the proper, Lisa, listen to the words that they're using. This is all scripted. Dorian, abracadabra. I want to reach out and grab you. Yes. So this is where they have the high school students. Look at them. Why are we looking at flags of Mexico? You're in America and you don't want to leave. Make it make sense. Lisa, I'm over this. Oh.
I've seen a mic flag for Telemundo as well. But, I mean, where is the media attention on this right now? This is one of the most heavily Hispanic communities in the state of Illinois. We have youth standing up and trying to speak for their future.
Speak for your future in your own country, sir.
The national media presence, that you would feel that something this large and unified deserves. There have been so many scenes here around Chicago where we have been.
Miss, we're Electric Dog. Welcome, love. How you doing? Fusion Singularity. Trump needs to pick up the pace. Oh, it's getting done. Florida, just so you know, I think you're just joining us, love. Welcome. Miss Prosperity is currently en route. She will start live streaming once she gets there so we can get some truthful reporting. Lisa, boom. All paid at, I guess they're paying the high school students now, right? Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah.
16 cents a day. You can keep us on the ground doing this important work. And this is just such striking visuals out here. The unity of voice of.
This is what we voted for. Yes, we did. I did. If you voted for this, type a 1 in the comment section, fellow American patriots. Boom.
Up. Are not adequately standing up to support me in this moment, to support my family, to support our communities. And again, this was organized by teenagers in just 2 days. It's an impressive feat of organizing. They've got food, water, support for folks that need it.
I guess from all donated by George Soros.
Everybody is protesting respectfully, peacefully. And it is really, even though what they are talking about is such a heavy topic emotionally, the disappearance of their friends, neighbors, family off the streets here in Cicero, in Chicago, and the surrounding areas. Their message out here has been one of joy and a real sense of optimism about the future, despite everything that they have had to live through here in their young lives.
You don't have to live through anything. Go back home. We don't have any sympathy, sir. Come in the right way. We're not crying. We're not singing a sad song. Go home. Share this stream out, folks, so your family, friends, and neighbors can see this farce. I'm sure organized by George Soros. We're not crying. This is what we voted for. This is what we expected. President Trump told you what he was going to do. He's doing it. I'm happy. I'm not changing up. This is what he said he was going to do. America first. Okay, the realest one. People come here and protest and do things that they could not do in their home countries. If they try this at home, they wind up missing. The drug cartels or whoever will come and chop their heads off and do all other kinds of horrible things. And you don't hear from those people again. Panic Studio. How are you? This one's taxpayer funded. They got these high school kids out here, Panic Studio, and they have them out here giving speeches and protesting. And again, if it's so horrible, go home. And they're out here lying, saying they have no, thank you, KV. Thank you, love. Let me send you some hearts. They're out here lying, saying no one's supporting us. You have more support than the Americans do. Emperor Johnson, Pretzel Pritzker, and all of these Democratic lawmakers, these black preachers, the NAACP, the Congressional Black Caucus, the Black Puppets and Poverty Pimps are all on team illegal immigration. So stop these lies. They are only doing for you. When have you seen an American politician go to El Salvador? Or even let me break it down. Go to the local lockup and help an American citizen. They did the most for that gang member, right? Abrivo Garcia, father of the year in the eyes of the Democrats, going down to El Salvador to make sure he's all right. They don't even go see people who are locked up in their district. And I'm supposed to feel bad for you? No, I'm not. Janet, yes. Bye. Leave. Get out. Over, Dorian, you know I will. Go home. Janet, this is what I voted for. I'm over it. Welcome, Jacoby. I think you're new here. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Tell us what your thoughts are about this farce. This is this is something. And they have these high school students out there today. And we're still not sorry. We're not. No, they don't have a life, S. Devon. And they got used to, see, again, we need to lay this at the door of the Biden-Harris administration. They left these people high and dry. They flooded this country, and then Trump's trying to clean it up. So This is what I voted for. So sorry, not sorry. You knew what was coming. You should have self-deported. Trump told you what he was going to do. You had time. All those billions of dollars that you got from the Biden-Harris administration, you had enough money to get back home. I don't want to hear it. Sorry, not sorry. Hyperbole. No, we're not, Electric Dog. We're not. Doreen. This is okay, Doreen. Our great sister, Miss Prosperity, is currently en route. She just texted me that she's almost there. This is at the J. Sterling Morton School District in Cicero. That's exact. And Miss Prosperity is currently en route. Yes. And we can get some truth. Look at them. They're waving their Mexican flag. They had time to get out because Trump warned you. He ran on what he was going to do in reference to illegal immigration. All of the billions of dollars you received. Remember, some of them were getting $9,000, $10,000 a month in food stamps. They were up. How you doing, Sharon 65? Hello, everyone. Yes, ICE needs to roll up. Yes. Boom. Sharon, hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, today is your day to join the Rollins Reviews family. Yes. Yes, Electric Dog. Thank you, love. And yeah, they were dumped into the black communities, and the Democrats did that to cause friction. They dumped those people into poor black communities mostly, and then when the people started to butt heads, the Democrats caused the problems, and then they sit back and laugh. Right? We know that. That's what they do. They want people at each other's throats. They don't want you to get along because then you're both looking at them like, okay, what are you doing?
Thanks.
Hit that like button for me, please, folks. Share the stream out if you are enjoying it. If you subscribe, make sure you are subscribing. Make sure it's on all notifications, love. Thank you. Just so you know, everyone who's just joining the stream, how you doing, Pam Wild? You're back with us. We love it. We're currently looking at a leftist reporter. Our great Prosperity, our great sister, is en route to this location so we can get some truthful recording. But listen to this crap. How you doing, Joel?
Through it, because it also speaks to the sophistication of the operation that the students out here have put together. They are being very cautious about who they have speak and under what circumstances, because they are worried about students inadvertently identifying themselves or family members who might then become victims themselves.
If you're not illegal, you can't become a victim, sir.
We're taking our time here, making sure that anybody we talk to is not going to directly then lead our reporting, inadvertently leading to somebody getting picked up.
You hear that? You see, again, he's a leftist. So they're scripting what they're saying so that ICE and the federal agents can't identify them, so that they don't want, so that they're not deported. You see that? We see which side this guy is on, but we are listening to this guy because the judges are listening to the left. Boom. Pam, I just wanted everyone who's just joining the chat, I'm letting you know I have not changed my stance, but we need to listen to the left because the judges are listening to the left. Okay. Yeah, he's an activist, mayor, but he's calling himself a journalist. He's an activist. Boom. He's on their side, and we know it.
Also note that this protest was slated to begin at 10 a.m. Central Time. We showed up around 9:40, 9:45 or so, and it was already in full swing. And now it's only grown since then. We've now got demonstrators on at least 3 of the corners out here at the intersection of Cermak and 58th Avenue in the town of Cicero. And it's only gotten louder. Voices have continued to be raised up. I'll note, I want to talk about a little bit more about what we have coming up today. We're trying to keep an eye on our camera batteries because we have got a full slate today. After this, we are going to a different neighborhood in Chicago for a different protest that'll be at 2 o'clock. That protest is going to center on how the Trump administration should actually be investing in Chicago, in the people of Chicago, in a way that would actually help people, make them feel more safe, which is the excuse that the Trump administration has used to launch Operation Midway Blitz here in the Chicagoland area and target these communities, these heavily Hispanic communities, with ICE agents who are wearing face masks, unidentified vehicles patrolling around, making people feel like they can't walk down the street safely during the day or night here in these communities that have led to all of the protests that we have brought to you from the Broadview ICE facility here outside of town. So that protest at 2 o'clock, we will be live from there as well to lift up those voices of what the people here in the Chicagoland area say they actually need from their federal government in this moment, things that would actually support them, about ways that the mass of people, the working class in this country could actually be lifted up and supported and made to thrive if only the federal government had the right priorities in this moment. So that'll be at 2 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock Central Time, we will be back at the Broadview ICE detention facility where we are expecting more protests this evening, as we have seen over the last several weeks. It was just 2 weeks ago today, 2 weeks ago on Saturday, where John was tear gassed alongside of many of the protesters and other press, where folks were being shot with rubber bullets, with pepper balls. We'll be live. Now the state police has a heavy presence out there trying to handle crowd control and putting very strict limits on people's freedom of speech out there. We'll bring you that scene tonight at 4 o'clock Central Time. We'll be live for each of these. So for now, I want to thank you for having been with us so that we could show you this protest down here outside of J. Sterling Morton School District 210, where students have been protesting.
All right. Miss Prosperity is currently live. Woo! Woohoo! Sorry, I had to leave you a moment.
Oh, it does seem like
I had to get some drink, some water.
Oh, one more.
Hold on. Miss Prosperity is currently live. Let me go to her channel and see if she's live streaming it. If you are enjoying, Robbie the Navy vet, good morning, love. Robbie, we're listening to the lies of the left, like we always do, because we need to see what they're saying, because the judges are siding with them. So I have not changed my stance. I want these people out of here. American citizens first. Mr. Robbie, thank you for your service. Let me see if Miss Prosperity is live streaming to her channel. Let me let you hear this crap.
So a change can hopefully happen.
So you say, so kids don't have to worry about being snatched up off the street. Is that something that you're seeing in your communities right now?
That is something I have saw, yes.
Walk us through maybe one instance where you've seen that happen.
So I don't know where it was, but a white Chrysler van pulled up, I believe, and ICE agents started running out, trying to grab these people, and what happened after was the people started running, and they were scared.
When you're seeing that in your communities, how does it make you feel?
it makes me feel scared because I wonder, am I next? Am I gonna go back home and see my family again?
A 15-year-old one.
Are you illegal? We don't care, sir.
Get to see my family. That's that. Like, how do you learn under that stress? How do you just live under that stress? I mean, what are the ways in which you're?
You don't have to live under that stress if you go back home, sir.
I am coping, and I'm out here so a change can happen, and I'm out here so something happens.
Yeah. What are some of the what are some of the changes that you are hoping to see as a result of this protest and others like it?
I'm hoping to see a result that people aren't discriminated against, because that is a very big issue. And I'm also hoping that kids in our community isn't worried about being next and if they're able to see their family like me.
For people who aren't from the Chicagoland area, describe Cicero a little bit. What's it like to live here?
Cicero is a very nice community. We have a lot of Hispanic.
Agent Orange says, bye-bye, enjoy the free ride home. Yeah, Agent Orange, under the Biden-Harris administration, all of these people that they flooded this country with, they got the free ride on the taxpayers' dime. I'm over it. I'm not crying for anyone. Get all of these people back to wherever they came from. That includes Venezuela, Haiti, Africa, China. Get those people out of here. Okay, she's live streaming on her channel. Okay, let me pull it up. Okay. All right. Those that are here, we have our own boots on the ground. I'm going to her channel right now. Well, as I cue it up, I'm going to let you listen to this crap.
Experience.
Stop tearing families apart. Families belong together. They do not belong in cells, and they do not belong somewhere else. They do not belong to be torn apart. They do not deserve that. Every person deserves a living.
Maryland, where in the world could I go and sneak into a country and get bottomless social services? Some of them were getting $10,000 a month in food stamps. And in New York, 3- and 4-star hotels. If you go to a 3- or 4-star hotel, Dr. Maryland, in New York, first of all, you're an American. You have to pay for it, and you have to pay through the roof. We are not racist. We said send them back. Boom. Do for Americans first. Agent Orange said grab the $1,000 and head home. Hey, Agent Orange, whoa, take the money and run. You take it on the run, baby. If that's the way you want it, baby, then I don't want you around. You made me go back to 1980 REO Speedwagon. Woo! Okay, Miss Prosperity is live. Let me get her going. Woo, this is what I'm talking about. Now we can get some truthful reporting. All right, you guys, I'm heading over to Miss Prosperity's channel. Okay, I'm waiting for it to queue up. Right, Retro, go home. Wanda Miller. Yes, you did. 1980. That's a good one, and I agree with you 1,000%. Wanda, I'm a Generation Xer. Come on, Miss. I'm trying to get Miss Prosperity's channel. She's live, but it won't queue up. Let me see if I can get. I'm on Miss Prosperity's channel, and I don't know if it's her or me. She started 6 minutes ago. Those of you, let's see, Baldwin Bird, Citizen Kane, can right now it's buffering. I can't get it to come up. Let me know if you can. Let me know. Let me pause this. Come on, let's see if I can get it up. If not, we will I'll upload it later if I can't get it to go. Baldwin Birds, Mayor, let me know. It's buffering right now for me. No, okay, so it must be, okay, it must be me. Let me see. I can't get it to, oh my God. Welcome, still loaded. Okay, Baldwin, yeah, I can't get it to load. You know what I'll do is self-deport. Boom. Those of you who are, let me see. Let me reload the page. Yeah, okay. I'm looking at Miss Prosperity's chat. It says that it is buffering. Let me tell everyone to come on over to the Rollins Reviews channel. Mayor, if you will, Mayor or Baldwin Birds, please type in Miss Prosperity's chat for them to come on over to our channel. Okay, because if she's buffering, once she gets it worked out, then we'll all go back over there. Okay. Everyone hear me? Yeah, Miss Prosperity, Mayor, or let me see. Yeah, it's still buffering. Mayor or if you can, Mayor or Baldwin Birds. She started 8 minutes ago. Hard to load. Yeah, okay, because I couldn't get it to load at all. Okay.
I end every interview, Nathan, with the same question, which is there any question I haven't asked you that I should have? Anything I haven't given you the opportunity to say that you would like to, or anything about your personal experience that I wouldn't necessarily know to ask about that I should have, that would have been relevant to an interview like this?
I want to say that us as high schoolers.
All right, those of you who are with me now, this is from the leftist perspective. We are waiting for Miss Prosperity's live is buffering right now. So we're currently waiting for her to get that worked out. She may have to go to a different let me see. She may have to go to a different area to get it to load. All right. Okay, let's see where we are here. I will try again. So yeah, they're there at the high school. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see what they're saying. I will text Miss Prosperity now and let her know that she's buffering, but we're waiting for her live to pop.
There's only gonna be 10 people, and I told them now, I was like, it doesn't matter if it's only just me standing on this road right now, because I know I'm doing something good for our community, and that's what we feel good.
She was on the black screen. Okay. Yeah, so this guy, just so you know, I have not changed my stance. She needs to reboot. Okay, Agent R. Yeah. My girls, she's income prosperity. Robbie. Yeah, and this leftist, the judges are listening to these people. That's why you need to hear what they're saying. That's why I'm playing this. Quick fix. Yes, MAGA. Boom. Here we go.
Keep families safe, keep our youth safe, keep our future safe, keep ICE out of Cicero. Fuck ICE. Stand with our youth. No ICE in schools. With liberty and justice for all.
This is that so-called reporter talking.
Teenagers are delivering to their local leaders, to their national leaders.
Do not make another Amazon PPC campaign.
Yes, Miss Prosperity is still not right, Nemo. My girl said a bunch of
to install a PPC.
There, Yoselin is.
Let you listen to this, and I'll try again to see if I can get Miss Prosperity.
Just not to disrupt the flow of traffic. There's been a lot of very clear communication and direction given to.
Oh yes, Red Skeeter, AJ Seeing Red. How you doing? I wish so too. So Red Skeeter, we can't use those words. That's why they timed you out. So we don't want YouTube. YouTube will block you or shadow ban you. So that's why. So just instead, don't type out the whole word. We'll sort of get the gist of what you're saying. Okay, Red Skeeter, because you know how YouTube is, right? AJ, see, we have someone there on the scene. We're waiting for her to get everything running up and going right now. We were trying to go to her live. And she's buffering right now, but she's working on it. This so-called reporter, he's telling people what to say, because he's like, I don't want them to be able to identify them. That tells you all you need to know, that they're illegal. and they don't want ICE to show up and start grabbing these people and taking them to a facility for deportation. That's what that is.
Never mind. Okay, so people with the banners go in front. I need to say some quick things so everyone please silence
of course,
down. We do not have a permit.
So we're back here with Nathan. Nathan, you said you had one last thing you wanted to tell our audience. What was it?
Yes, it is. If you're an adult and you have a job, you should not be afraid of speaking out and losing your job. You have a right to say something if you believe it is right or it is wrong. You should not be afraid of losing your job. Please stay safe out there. And together we are strong.
Thank you very much, Nathan. I appreciate that. Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. So that was a very profound and strong message delivered by a 15-year-old saying, if you're an adult, live by your values. Don't compromise. Stand up for humanity in this moment. I want to point out right now, so there were a few media outlets here. There was just like one local camera, one camera from Telemundo, and that was it. That was it for media. They have now gone, so far as I can tell, and it's just us. It is just us out here covering this.
So this guy keeps saying he is so upset that ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, AP, he's upset that the large media outlets are not out here reporting it. And so that we're using this, but I'm glad he's out there because we need to know what they are telling the leftist judges, because the leftist judges say they don't believe what ICE is saying. They're not listening to what the federal agents are saying. This is who they're listening to. So we need to know what they're saying. Right? Panic. Boom. Thank you so much. AJ Seeing Red says, I'm subbing. Thanks for this, Rolynn. Thank you, AJ. Let me give you a warm, everyone in the chat, let's give AJ a warm Rolynn's Reviews. Welcome to the family. I'm just speaking to you now in the comment section. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Robbie. Boom. Robbie. I love my veterans. Robbie, my dad's a veteran, just so you know. So, Robbie, remember, I'm here at Fort Bragg, Pope Air Force Base. So I support the veterans if I don't support anyone else. Thank you so much for your service, sir. Thank you. Oh, my God. Jim Girl, where have you been, love? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, my God. Jim Girl. Hello, Jim Girl. I know you've been busy. We're all busy. We're glad you're back. Oh, my goodness. Haven't seen you in so long. I understand, though. Life happens. It doesn't ask. It just happens. But we're glad you're here. Hit that like button. Jim Girl, if you have Facebook, share this stream out. Everyone needs to see this nonsense. And I wish I could personally lay this at the doorstep of the Biden-Harris administration. I wish I could. They left the country in this mess, and now they're out of office. And thank you, sir. That's right. Salute. Boom. And Trump is trying to clean it up, and they want us to feel sorry for these people, and I do not. You knew what was coming. Trump told you what was coming. You should have left the country. Look at all these flags from Mexico. You have Mexico's flags, but you don't want to go home. Goodbye. Where are the American flags? Make it make sense, because I don't understand it. Make it make sense. Okay, Jim Girl, you're fine, love. I understand. I do. If you're just joining us, this is outside of the school district offices for Jay Morton
School District 201 here in Cicero and some of the surrounding, that serves Cicero and some of the surrounding communities in Illinois. The town of Cicero is one of the most heavily Hispanic communities in the state of Illinois, and it has been heavily victimized by ICE agents over the last several weeks as the Trump administration ramped up.
You hear what he said? Heavily victimized. Okay. Yeah.
Which is a immigration crackdown here in the Chicagoland area, where they've been disappearing people off of the streets, snatching up folks, breaking apart families. And we've heard today from the voices of these teenagers. These are high school students who organized this protest, talking about how they don't feel like they get to have a childhood, talking about how they are.
You can have a childhood, go back home. Boom. Jim Girl, Rolynn, we're going to the pumpkin patch today and not going to the city because of this stupidity. Jim Girl, avoid this at all costs. We don't need this rubbing off on you. These people don't have more than 2 brain cells. Robbie, I voted for this, Robbie. Yes, all of us voted for this. I'm not crying for these people. You knew what Trump was going to do. He warned you. Kentucky Fried Mama, we're the victims. Boom, the American taxpayers are the victims. Right. So sorry, not sorry. Give me my tax dollars back. How about that? I've been victimized, right? Stop it.
Exceeded their wildest expectations.
Everyone in this chat has been victimized. Give us our tax money back.
And support them. Support families of the school district that are being victimized by ICE. Hearing the cheers go up from there from the crowd as we heard folks driving by lay on horns.
Ronnie, I would like a refund too. Taxation without representation sucks. Give me my money back.
Let's go. You guys stand up front. You stand at the
And the march has started. Marching down Cermak Road.
Some of you
See the student.
Some of you with long names, Kentucky Fried Mama, you see I'm abbreviating so I can type. I'm trying to respond to everyone's comments. So some of you with the longer names, just if you look at it, you'll know if I'm, when I'm responding to you. Okay, there they go protesting. Let me know when you see an American flag. Jim Girl says, the judge not allowing Trump to send the troops in just incentivizes these people more. That's what I'm saying, Jim Girl. That's why Joseph Belling, how are you? That's why we're looking at these people and this alleged or so-called reporter, right? Because this is who the judges are listening to. Jim Girl, I don't know if you heard, the judges said, we can't believe what's coming out of the ICE facility from the federal agents and from ICE, but they're listening to these people. So we're watching so we can hear what they're saying, because this is who the judges are listening to. This is who they're listening to. Make it make sense. Me too, Ronnie.
Their impact. You hear the honking of the horns, cheering of the crowd in support of this march and the anti-ICE messaging.
So again, listen to this so-called reporter. He's cheering them on, right? Those just joining the chat, I'm letting you hear this because this is who the judges are listening to. I do not support this. You know where I stand. I'm reminding you. Thank you, Kentucky Fried Mama. And when I first started watching this guy was like, this is unbiased reporting. Sir, you're a liar. This is totally leftist. But we need to listen to what they're saying because this is who the judges are listening to. This is who the leaders-
Five or six people. Do you want to wrap up here and get to the next?
Sure.
Joseph, welcome to the channel. Those who are here, if you will, please hit that little thumb. That's the like button. That tells YouTube you are enjoying this content. How you doing, Jermaine? Lauren, how are you? I guess I know what Qatar got in exchange for the $400 million plane. Why stop at Qatar? Why not let most of the Muslim nations have Air Force base in the U.S.? Would be great. All right, Lauren, welcome to the channel. Summer Sunrise. Half those girls will be knocked up in a year or two. Summer Sunrise. Okay, Florida. Hey, so those coming in, Florida's timeout game is real strong. So make sure you're not coming in talking crazy. All right. We welcome everyone, but this is a serious chat. We have fun. But Florida. Oh, okay, Florida. Thank you. Florida helps me to run this channel. So yeah. Is there, but she said, Mayor, yeah, I went to Miss Prosperity's channel, and she's trying to get it going. Don't worry, if we don't get her today, she'll send me the footage later and I'll upload it, or we'll go live with it later or tomorrow. She will get the footage. Joseph Beeling, a criminal is a criminal. Yes. BG, who is BG? Ronnie, let us know.
On the ground look at this reporting. I'll note no other media outlets out here right now. It's just us. If you support the work that we are doing, lifting up these voices, $5 a month to keep us.
Another scam. This guy does reporting and he's always asking for money. Typical leftist. Stop it. No. Lanita, before I retired, I taught in Dallas. The same type of Mexican idiots were claiming whole schools is theirs. The special, they hired bilingual Mexican national teachers were anti-Black and anti-American. Okay, Lanita. Lanita's a retired teacher in Texas. Right. Okay. Thank you for that tidbit. Tina, victimized by ICE agents. What about the American citizens that have been victimized by the illegals? Oh, that's right, Tina. They don't matter. You have to be illegal. Kentucky Fried Mama. I hadn't even noticed it. Yeah, he needs to do better. Propaganda reporter. Boom. Yes. Yeah. Oh, Kentucky Fried Mama. I had not noticed Kentucky Fried. I love it. Woo! I needed that laugh. All right. So we've listened to that leftist nonsense for a while. Let me see. And I think these people said they're going somewhere else to another march. Go read our Constitution and Bill of Rights. Okay, I'll go. You're absolutely right. Let me go and see. Cacique, good afternoon. You're fine. We've been live for a while. And there's some, let me see if Prosperity was able to get it going. I'm back on her channel. I'm working on it. I think she is still buffering. Okay. All right. I think there's another channel that's also recording now. Let me see. I just received a message from AP that there were no survivors in that explosion in Tennessee. That is really sad. All right, here's someone else who's reporting. This is from Mercado Media. So we can see, because I think these people are done. All right, hit that like button, folks, if you will. And I can show you some more live footage. None of the major media outlets are covering this, so that's why I'm using some of the smaller, the YouTube channels. Okay, here we go.
Cordero de Dios que quitas el pecado del mundo. Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world. Ruega por nosotros, Santa Madre de Dios.
Para que seamos dignos y merecedores de alcanzar las divinas gracias y promesas de nuestro Señor Jesucristo. Amén.
We pray for the petitions of the Pope and all those we carry in our hearts. Please say Our Father in your native language. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo.
Yeah, thank you, Joseph. Nemo. And I'm surprised that the larger outlets are not there as well. So let me see. And I'll keep looking, and I keep looking on YouTube. And yes, Nemo. Let me see. I'm surprised. Some of the larger mainstream media outlets. Let me see. Miss Prosperity. Like I said, I guess I will have to share her. She'll send me the footage later. So we may not see it today, but we will see it. Let me see. I'm trying to use everything that's available to see what right, Esteban. Julius, how are you? Love how they say these protests are never organized, but they're all wearing the same shirt. Boom. Julius, you're new here. You get it. Hit that like button if you are enjoying the content. I'm currently watching to see and looking. The major outlets, they're not covering this. I'm looking. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So we are looking at the smaller influencers here on YouTube. They're not covering it. Okay. But I keep checking. So we're watching. This is Mercado Media. They're just showing the march. And I don't think they're saying anything different. Let's see. Welcome to the channel. If you are enjoying the content, please, please, please hit that little thumb. That's the like button. If you are enjoying it also, share this stream out on your various forms of social media. How you doing, Julius? I love that name. It reminds me of Orange Julius, of one of my favorite drinks as a kid. Welcome to the channel, love. If you want to get additional content like this, hit the subscribe button. Make sure it is on all notifications. Who else? We have some more new people here, I think. Rob, right on the head about all of them wearing the same. Right, Rob? Rob, you're new here too. You get it. All lies from the left. We know it's organized. Yes, Lanita, that's what they do. orange juice, said milk. I forgot, Rusty, but that was one of my favorite drinks as a kid when my parents took me to the mall. Kentucky Fried Mama, thank you for the super chat. We're glad you're here. I'm going to send you some hearts here. Thank you for your support, dear. I hope everyone's getting a laugh out of this. After a long work week, laughter is good for the soul. Yes. Is this a parody? No. No, it's not. There's some press. I don't know who, but okay. CC Ryder, no power, no support, no money, no leader, and no future. Game over. DNC, boom. CC Ryder, you're new here. Yes. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It sounds like you are in the right place. Boom. Dillards, we live in Stockton, California. When I was a kid, my dad almost joined the KKK. We were Democrats. Thank God my dad didn't join. Dillard, I have talked extensively about the Democrats, right? They are the party of the KKK. Sherry Yelverton, how you doing? But people don't want to acknowledge that. Cassine, before Trump, our government was rotten to the core. Boom. Yes. Welcome on the kid. Hello, love. Let's give it warm Rollyn's reviews. Welcome to Dillard's. Anyone else new here? Type it in the comment section so we can give you a nice warm hug. Joseph, I think you're new here. Hit that like button, love. And if you want to continue to get this type of content, this is Truthful Reporting. As soon as our great sister, yes, Rob, you're new here. Everyone, welcome Rob to the Rollyn's Reviews family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, they were opposed to Christianity. And then I did the video yesterday. Those idiots were out with bread and wine talking about they were taking communion. They wanted to go into the ICE facility because they said the illegals had a right to have communion. These people are nuts. Go find a hobby, go get a job, something.
There's 2 buses full of people now too. This march was bigger. It still is pretty big. There's probably about 1,000 people. Probably about 1,000 in the crowd. Now there's two school buses in the back with people in it.
Julius, they wouldn't do that anyway. They don't do anything for American citizens. You have to be someone who came into the country illegally. Those are the only people that they do for. If you're an American, you can forget it. They do nothing for you.
Ayúdame, señor. Hey.
It's probably just a bad connection spot temporarily.
Sorry if I miss any of your contents, folks, but there are your comments. There are over 80 people in the chat, and when there's this many, sometimes I will miss a comment or two, charge it to my head, not my heart. You know how I like to engage you. I try to read every single comment. Monique, how you doing, love? So if I miss it, type it again, and I'll try to get it. But when there are this many people, I do miss a comment here and there. Right, Joseph? We do need solutions. That we need to lay this on the doorstep of the Biden-Harris administration. They had all these people to flood this country. Then they left office. They left these people in this predicament. We have to call it what it is. The Pritzker family must be making money. Yes. Dillard, the Pritzker family, the great emperor, Mayor Brandon Johnson. Thank you, Rob. The Black Democratic Shields, the Black Poverty Pimps, the Black preachers, they're all making money hand over fist because they're all on this democratic agenda of illegal immigration. Someone tell me I'm wrong. Someone tell me. Yes, Dillard. And this channel is about Americans first. Dillards, I don't have any children. Do you have children? Joseph, do you have children? Rob, do you have children? Julius, do you have children? Thank you, Dillards. If you have children, that would be like you leaving your house, Dillards. You have 8 kids, Dillards. Okay, listen, Dillards. That would be like you leaving your home, going to your neighbor's home, feeding their children. Thank you. Feeding their children, buying them clothing, and then going back home. Your children are starving. Your children don't have clothing, but you went and took care of your neighbor's children. I don't understand that type of logic, of reasoning. That's not logical to me. Thank you, Rob. You take care of home first. This has bankrupted all of the sanctuary cities, and they're angry. Dillards, boom, they're angry. Oh, Trump, in the video I did last night, oh, Trump cut off the money. We had all these programs to stop crime. Yes, he cut the money off. You morons squandered the money that you had from the federal government. You spent it on people who aren't citizens, and you're mad because he won't give you any more money. So sorry, not sorry. You, no more money for you. Figure it out. If Trump cuts federal dollars, they can't do anything. Cut them. They said they're not yet. Dillards, yes. They said that they're going to continue to be a sanctuary city. Trump said, okay, I have something for you. No more federal money. None of these cities can operate without federal dollars. So they better figure it out. God first, love others. You're speaking truth, sister. Yes, I try to. I do. Yes, Dillards, cut that federal money. They had the money. Now they're crying because the money. Rob, I live here Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base. I've lived in New York and Allentown, Whitehall and Allentown, Pennsylvania. I'm now here at Fort Bragg. Yes, Dillards. Yes. So I don't want to hear their lies. God first, love others. I do try love. I do. Yes, Robbie, you're right.
So I don't know why you just go find something else to do. You're not going to win here. You never will. So many people have tried.
You see, obviously, this reporting, you see the side they're on. How you doing, Patriot Roy? That's just where we are with that. MAGA, not to be rude, but they could hit Michigan too. I have friends that are getting real crabby from the lack of sleep due to the call. Okay, MAGA. Thank you for your service. Yeah, Dillard, my dad was in the Army. Thank you. Love it. Yes. And Dillards, Rob, all of you. Julius, just so you know, because I have people that come here and they're still trying to learn who I am. I am a 3-time Trump voter. And if I could vote for him again, I would. Yeah, thank you, Esteban. Yes, you do. You do it. You do it. Continue to do it. Yes. And that's just where we are with that. We are an America First channel. We are. Victimology on parade. Boom. Electric Dog. You've been here. You know, yes, Nemo, that the Rollins Reviews channel has canceled the Victimhood Olympics 2025, 2026, and beyond. Boom. Right, Fusion. They're not going to win. Dillards, I'm a 2-time Trump voter. I missed once when I was in rehab. It paid off. God is great. Yes, Dillards, you're very intelligent. Louise Williams, how you doing, love? We are all Charlie Kirk. They are all Charlie Man. Louise, you're new to the channel. I said it last night, the way they were marching. I said they're following behind Charlie Manson. They look like the Manson people. Look out! Helter Skelter. Woo! I said that in my stream last night. Dillards, that's okay. We're all, hey, we all have the same goal. You're fine, Dillards. Rob, anyone, look, the mantra of this channel is don't vote blue no matter who. Vote red instead. Boom. Oh my God. Gypsy, how you doing? And you'll see your gypsy. Oh my God. Esteban, what's a good one? I missed it. Okay. Let's see what they're saying. Dillards, that's my prayer. I have been so upset with everything that the Dems have done over the last 4 years. Trump is trying to correct it. Okay, where are we? If I miss your comments, please type it again. I'm trying to keep up. Jim Jones Kool-Aid. Yeah, we know how that wound up, right, Dorian? Dillards, imagine, yes, Chicago, New York, California goes red. Boom. Louise, I think you're new here. Greetings from the gulag of New York City. New to your channel. Great. Thank you, Louise. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's everyone give Louise a nice, warm Rollyn's Reviews welcome. How you doing? Anyone else who's new and you're a new family member, let us know. Who else is subscribed? If I missed it, because there are over 84 people in this chat. I hope I did not miss anyone. I'm so sorry if I did. Julius grew up in the south suburbs of Chicago. Oh, wow. Yes, and I think who else was here new? Oh my God, there's so many people in here. Where is it? Oh my God. If you're new and you just subbed, type it again. I'm sorry if I missed you. I did not do it on purpose. God first. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. This is a MAGA channel, and we are a pro-American channel. Mater Soup. Me too, Mater Soup. Mater Soup. Okay, Miss Prosperity is texting me now. Mater Soup, welcome to the Rollyn's Reviews YouTube channel. Karen M, just dropping in here to hear more common sense. Woo! How you doing, Karen? Everyone, welcome Karen to the Rollyn's Reviews family. How are you doing, love? You grew up on Pulaski and Hamlin. Okay, Jim girl. I think our good sister, Miss Prosperity, is live. Let's see the footage that she has. Let me go. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure it is on all notifications. Let me see. As soon as we get Miss Prosperity's stream, let me see. She just sent me a text. So let me check. If she has stopped buffering, we're going over to her channel because we want some truth in reporting. Let me see. Come on, Miss Prosperity. If it's still buffering, not to worry. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I will upload it later. Okay, let me see. All right. Hit that like button. Okay, Mary, you said Prosperity is live. All right. Okay. I'm going to cue it up. She's live. Okay, she got her little technical difficulties worked out. Let me see if I can get it. Keep your fingers crossed. All right. Woohoo! Success. We are leaving this propaganda march. We're going to some truthful reporting, which is what let me see. Butch, how you doing? America first. Boom. Butch, you're new here. That's what we preach. America first. We're going to some truthful reporting. Yes, our great sister, Miss Prosperity, is live. Is it live or is it Memorex? Boom. If you're old enough to remember that commercial, Generation X are like me, and you are welcome Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. She's live. Okay, let's see. All right. If you have not subbed up to Miss Prosperity, she is our boots on the ground. She gets the live coverage of everything that is going on in Chicago. Butch, everyone give Butch a nice, warm Rolynn's Reviews. Okay, I'll have to go back. We missed some of it. A nice, warm Rolynn's Reviews welcome. Make sure you have subbed up and it is on all notifications. Make sure you have hit that like button. Okay, let me go back. See what she has here. Okay, here we go.
Good, you good. Okay. I'm gonna go back down. I'm going back down.
She's gonna walk down and see what type of footage she can get.
Okay, we're out here in Cicero, Illinois. I'm just showing you all after I just finished recording. The live is uploading now of all what I captured prior. But we are here in Cicero, Illinois. And as you can see, what Cicero, Illinois looks like.
How you doing, Robbie Thetford? How are you? I think you are new to the channel. Everyone, let's give Robbie a nice, warm Rolynn's Reviews welcome. If you're enjoying the content, hit the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button. Make sure it is on all notifications. Here we go. This is our great sister. Yeah, we love Prosperity. She is our boots on the ground.
Like. Right now, you can see that there is no protest here in this area. They are continuously marching. They have gone forward from where I'm showing you all a view right now. And they came all the way down the street, basically beyond the Austin Street of Cermak and Austin. And now they have gone back eastbound, back to possibly the starting location, where they have snacks, food, and also guidance to be able to stay within the guidelines out here.
This is this is and they have these high school students out there today. Did you hear what that lady said? Yeah, those just joining us. Okay, Gypsy. They have the high school students out there protesting, talking about how oppressed they are and how horrible it is. And people are their friends are disappearing and all these other things. And I have a great solution to that problem. Go back home. And we're still not. Trump warned everyone. Everyone knew what Trump was going to do. That's one thing I love about you. Always know what he's going to do and what he's thinking. He tells you. So Robbie said, my town will have like 6 protesters in Oklahoma. Robbie, that's good for you. Angela, hello, you're back. Yes, how are you doing, love? And we've been watching Angela. They were out. You may have to do the replay because you missed a lot of the content. They have these people out in Cicero protesting in front of this. They have the high school students now out protesting, talking about how horrible it is and how oppressed they are and how their friends and family members are being snatched up by, masked people. They're being kidnapped. I have a solution for all of these people. Go back home. I'm great. I hope all. Yeah, we're great, Angela. Thanks for joining us. She has a new live. Okay, thank you, Patriot. I'm going over. Taco Don, how you doing, dear? Born Michigan, Muslim mayor said Christian pastor not welcome. Taco Don, welcome to the channel, love. Everyone say hello to Taco Don and welcome him. And who else is new here? Let us know. We like to welcome everyone. Okay, Taco Don and who else? Bobby Eugene, how are you doing, love? Welcome to the channel. Hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Also, hit the subscribe button. Angela, oh, they're using children. Yes, Angela. Yes, they're talking about how oppressed they are when you go and do the replay and how horrible it is. Go home. That will solve all your problems. And they're all marching. I didn't see any American flags. They only had Mexico's flag. So go back to Mexico or wherever. Go to the country. The flags that you're carrying, you need to go back to that country. How about that? MAGA love. Boom. Yes, Taco Don. Welcome, love. Make sure when you subscribe, it's on all notifications.
Okay, signing off until I get back down to the location.
No, they don't have a live Esteban. And they got used to, say again, we need to lay this at the door of the Biden Harrison. All right, so we're going to her next live. Okay. And those that are not subscribed to Miss Prosperity, our boots on the ground, she actually, that's where I get my live footage, the truthful footage that I share with you. Is this the new live? Let me see. All right, let me get the new live going. Do we have, okay, we're good. All right, here we go.
I'm going to get ready to take a walk over there. I want y'all to see this flag right here. Okay, there are some people over there at the car. Got their thumbs up for it. A lot of people out here, they speak very fluent English. So these are people that are representing the others. These are not just illegals out here, but these are Mexican Americans and various other nationalities that are out here representing them. Okay, we got the light, so I'm going to cross over. Oh, no, you're going to stop. Oh, hello, you're going to stop. They got this effed up. Okay. I have the light, the right of way, and they think sometimes they could just keep on traveling across the road and don't allow the pedestrians to walk. Okay, there's a white line that's down here that you got to stay in front of. They have people here that have on these vests. They are helping to direct the protests, making sure that they're following guidelines, making sure that they're within the laws of peaceful protest of the First Amendment. I see now, since I've been out here last, there's been a lot of graffiti written down here with the chalk that can be flushed away with water. But still in all, there's the graffiti that's still down here. This wasn't here prior. Okay. So that's why I wanted to show you all what is actually happening out here. Okay. Bless. Absolutely.
Rob, she is a boss. She's our boots on the ground.
There is some profanity going on. There's a little kid out here blowing his horn too.
Welcome, LARPing for Cash. Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button and the subscribe button.
I'm gonna walk through this crowd. They have their snack tables. Okay, she's another one that's on the megaphone generally. Look like the reporter guy is left. He was out here earlier though, y'all. He saw me and kept moving around and kept moving over. Getting a little cloudy out here, so we might be getting some rain soon. This is what the temperature is like now. We also have the officer sitting here, so he's making sure that they stay within the guidelines. They are not allowed to go beyond this white line that you see here, which separates the regular street from the parking that's over here and these white lines. They're staying within it, as you can see from this angle that I'm at right now. You see out here, there's a lot of Mexican flags. Across the street, looks like a combination flag in front of that gas station. Probably a little hard to hear me because of all the cars that are honking their horns. But looks like the reporter guy is gone. As I was saying earlier, I moved a little further away from all the noise, even though you're going to hear the horns. But the reporter that was out here from Coop, I believe it was.
Yep.
Yeah, he had no interest in reporting anything I had to say. As a matter of fact, he was constantly moving away as I'm coming around and making sure that I had him on camera. So this is the whole scene that is going on right now. Let me know if you all are still seeing this. I think I might have had some technical problems earlier. Hopefully I didn't, but if not, I do have another camera on me that I'm capturing a lot of this. Yes, we are in Cicero, Illinois. This one has a sign up saying Bovino is lying, lips that lie. So a lot of this propaganda is really being fed to these children. They have hardly no clue about the political aspect arena that's going on here in Illinois. Thank you, Agent Orange. My other screen wasn't as clear on my other phone that I was recording from, so I wasn't sure if you all can see or hear me. And I wasn't able to respond either. I have one of those screen protectors on my other phone that actually has had its days. But I was trying to do dual recording so you could see me and the protest at the same time. So just to give you an idea of where we're at over here in Cicero, Illinois, there was a walk that they did a protest further down, past that light down there, the green light that's down there, and further back that they walked to, and then they crossed over the street, came back around here, and then back to their original starting location.
Robbie.
These children don't have a clue.
Yes, Robbie.
What they're being told. They're looking at some of the things that are happening, but they don't know the whole story. They wouldn't even know about a Bovino had they not being told this.
Yep.
And as I said, you see a lot of Mexican flags that are out here. A combo flag over there. Do you see one American flag? Oh yeah, there's one right there at the top of this building.
Boom.
That's called J. Sterling Morton School District 201. You all see that flag up there? What flag is that? Tell me in the comments, what flag do you see up there? We are in front of their school district. And it says up there, J. Sterling Morton. There you go, Jeremiah. There it is. That is correct. What land are we on? This is what needs to, oh, look at there. Okay, if you all can see that further down, there's another flag that is flying on the top of that building. We are in a predominantly Latino community, predominantly. And you see that flag up there. They're flying, looks like their own flag, and then it also is an American flag. I'm gonna turn back around here to the protest. If you look down the street here, you'll see in the middle of the street, there is also an American flag right down there. So they know what land they're on, but it's a matter of what they're doing and what these children are being sold.
That's right.
That's what's going on here. They're being told one-sided story.
That's
and
right.
That's really common.
Right.
But I will say they are protesting within the laws of the First Amendment. You don't see any violence going on out here. No need for tear gas. This is a peaceful protest. Brandon Johnson can literally take clues from this. He doesn't have a clue to be the mayor that is leading one of the major cities on how to get people out here the right way. These people have stopped for stoplights. They will not cross over to stop any traffic. They will not gear out into any traffic. So they are following the guidelines. And these children can teach these dumb adults how to do things the right way. Then that's a shame.
Nope.
Ignorance is bliss because they don't know what they're out here really protesting
They
for.
don't.
It's basically what they're being told. And the reporter, as I had mentioned earlier, he was kind of scooting away. Mr. Coop, C-O-U-P, I believe that was kind of scooting away every time I kept coming around him. He would look, actually cut off one of my views at a point. Call himself ducking to be out of my camera view. You know, because his cameraman had a practically 12-foot extension on his camera. But this is what's happening out here.
Oh, wow.
There has been no local mainstream media out here on this corner or this protest at all, y'all.
Yeah.
None. No mainstream cameras out here at all. Note that. No one has come and approached me voluntarily. Know what this person just walked around me for, but no one has approached me in a negative means or negative manner. And these are, I believe, Mexican Americans. As I was saying, we are out here in front of J. Sterling Morton School District 201, and you see the flag up there. Now they are in the middle of the street, and I believe they're going to be told to move. They're in the middle of the island.
Hit that like button for me, please, folks. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. We'd like to welcome you to the channel.
Again, I want to show you all that the local police do not need to come out of their vehicles. They are sitting here doing their work from within the car. They do not need to come out. They are not being violent out here. So the paid news media that came out here, who is not local, by the way, from what I learned of, and not mainstream, of course. Looks like he's gone. I don't see him out here. I'm walking through. Nice out of Cicero.
Does not Prosperity not have the best coverage available? I love it. We all heard. Let's drop some hearts in the chat for our great sister, Miss Prosperity.
Say it once, say it twice. We will not put up with that. Say it once, say it twice. We will not put up with that. Say it once, say it twice. We will not put up with
They're condemning their school. You see that here, Morton, shame on you. We will not be ignored. District 201 runs on Latino taxpayer money and talent. Trying to get what's this saying down here, this message. So there's messages that are being sent to the school district. We are not, let's say, Altons. We are people. Okay, so it's saying we are not aliens. We are people. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Immigrant lives matters. Okay, no, we have nothing against immigrants.
That's right.
Illegal is the story here.
Right.
Shame on Morton. Melt ice. I am not proud to be a Mustang. Okay, and then there's a mushroom figure within here. And they're over here doing this protest at 5801 West Cermak.
All right, Lamont.
So their complaint is that their school is not supporting them, not giving them their just coverage of what they feel is their rights. Ice melts. No ice, no KKK. Well, no KKK, then they don't want Democrats. You need to know the truth about that. Protect your students. Yeah, so a lot of this was written since I was here earlier.
Yeah.
And if we don't have that footage, which I know I was live on this with the previous reporter that was out here giving himself kudos that there is no local mainstream out here covering this, then yeah, they are not out here. Mainstream is not out here. So their complaint is innocent children are being taken out of the schools. That's one of the things she just said. You'll see people that have vests on, they're keeping this under order. Now you got someone over here, motorcycle over there. to your sign, the pink one, the pink sign. Keep your youth safe. I take it you're a student here, correct? Okay, what's been happening here at your school?
The district and like the board, they really haven't been supporting us.
Okay, what kind of support have they not been giving you all?
Like, they don't want to acknowledge what's happening here in Cicero, like to all our families and our friends, and they really don't like put an extra effort in. Like they say like they acknowledge that there's current conditions, but they don't explain like what. They don't explain further like what conditions.
So you have no clue basically of everything that's going on with like ICE and here in Illinois, mayors, governors, things like that. So let's say politics.
They don't really work with us. And it's been like there's evidence that there's been like lawsuits against like multiple people like on the board. One of them even had ties to like the mob. And like it's just like there's also like corrupt and like they don't have our interests like in mind.
Okay, so this is why you're in front of actually the district and doing your protest here? Okay, thank you, I appreciate your time. You have anything you'd like to add? Okay, thank you. So you heard it there. They're saying that their school does not support them.
Hit that like button, folks, if you are enjoying this content from our great sister, Miss Prosperity. We're just divided from y'all. Robbie's preaching. Joseph, and I don't agree with what that young man said because they're getting support. They're getting monies that American citizens aren't getting. So he's a teenager. He doesn't know. He's reporting. He's speaking what he's been told. He has no clue.
Okay, there's a sign up there that says 87.9% of Morton students are Hispanic. Imagine if they all disappeared.
Today?
I'm well, and you?
Doing good. I'm really excited that the young people are out here, that they're energized.
Would you like to do an interview with me?
Actually, that's why I came over here. So today I am a marshal who's assisting the young people and expressing, how they're doing.
Okay.
We ask that we don't record the youth because they're underage and they would need consent from a parent.
Okay.
Even though they are in a public setting.
Okay.
We don't want them to engage in an interview that they might not know the full details of, and I also want to protect your own self from anyone wanting to say something about you going up to young people and asking for an interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not from an organization. I'm independent.
Okay. Where are you based from?
Chicago.
Okay. And where is this going to appear? What Facebook page or?
I'm not on Facebook. I'm on YouTube.
Oh, what YouTube page?
Yeah.
What
Prosperity.
YouTube? Prosperity?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so therefore,
reach out to you if they decide they don't want their children on a public page without their consent. Prosperity?
Okay, so when we're out here in public, this was recording live because I am live out here. Go ahead.
Oh, as long as you don't show their face and you don't ask them for their name, I think you're fine. Like exactly how you're.
Yeah, I didn't ask for any names.
That's perfect. No, you're good like that.
No, I don't have any names.
Okay.
They don't want their face shown. They shouldn't be out there protesting.
Okay, I appreciate you giving me guidelines too.
Yeah, and also because we don't want you to get in trouble. We had a situation in Cicero where someone was trying to help, and they ended up being approached by other set of parents and being like, I do not want my stuff online. So just to minimize that, it's just good to talk to each other.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Of course.
If you don't want your kids on tape, you shouldn't have your kids out there.
Okay. Okay, y'all. So therefore, I'm going to show this school, the district here. And she wanted to know where I was on so she can look me up. So she can look me up and see that they're out here on a public space. And she's talking about not recording.
She's in the public. So guess what? If you don't want your children recorded, keep your children at home. What Miss Prosperity is doing is legal. Again, all it is, we know they're afraid. If you know your children are illegal and you don't want them recorded, keep them home with you. That's your problem, not ours. Boom.
Recording children because they're underage. So why would children be out here protesting underage? Not sure. Because I would think that these would be kids that look pretty much old enough where they can possibly vote. But you do see the police are out here. They're keeping this organized all over here. So that's a good thing. We'll show that part, as well as the mayor. Oops, kicked over a bottle of water. As well as the mayor. So I'm quite sure the police are also recording out here as well, so they can make sure that things are keeping organized. And then they did have this lady right here with the white shirt on that was standing right there next to the guy who was talking to me. So therefore, I guess that this is, it looks like she's getting ready to come back over here again. So let's see what she got to say, if she gonna say anything to me. But they didn't want me interviewing them, but then they should have told the kids to not do interviews if they don't want them to interview and they're out here in the public space, because the parents may be upset. But if the parents are allowing their kids to be out here, then therefore they are in public space, so it is quite fine for them to be recorded. Just like the other one.
Again, if you don't want your children recorded, keep your children at home. Miss Prosperity is on public grounds. Taxpayers like Miss Prosperity pay for that. So you can't, I don't care that they're underage. That's not her problem. Keep them at home. Boom. Tijuana border jumper, how you doing, love? She could, yeah, that's not her issue. If you're illegal, your children are illegal, keep them at home. And even if they're not, if you don't want them interviewed, that's not Miss Prosperity's problem. She is not in a private setting. She is on public property. Boom.
I guess he was a journalist that was out here recording the children out here. It looks like we got rain coming out here too. Look at the clouds. No more sun that's going on out here. So yeah, the lady with the orange signs in her hand, she was the one that came over and talked to me. But the other one that's standing next to her, that got the look like the priest thing around her neck, looks like she is also, she was there with the guy, the young guy that I said that's not doing it, and then now she's leaving. As you can see, they're also marking more notes for the school district here. And as I mentioned, we are live. So if they don't want their children out here, then they shouldn't be out here.
Yep.
Especially if you have underage children.
That's right.
I would have to say that they are definitely staying more so within guidelines. They're not being disruptive to the traffic. They're not obstructing traffic, so that's a good thing. They're keeping it in order. So if she want to go look up at my channel, she'll see where I'm standing on, which is good. Good organization am I with. So you come out here, you do something publicly, and now you're concerned about people recording you. Make it make sense, y'all. They obviously want to get their message out. there's profanity out here on a lot of these signs too. So that's why I'm saying that if they are concerned about any of these things, then their children should not be exposed to a lot of the profanity that's on these signs.
Welcome everyone who's just joining the chat. Our boots on the ground is Miss Prosperity. She's giving us live footage. Cha-cha, how you doing, love? We've missed you. We're glad that you're back. So yeah, if you those that don't know how it works, now most of you know I'm an educator, and we have students who their parents have signed paperwork that they don't want them recorded. They don't want their pictures taken for whatever reason. Well, then don't have your children out. They're on public grounds. That's not Miss Prosperity's problem. You don't want your children photographed, you don't want your children videoed, then you need to keep them at home. Boom. But you're using them as pawns for this protest. So shut your face. In the words of the late, great Archie Bunker, otherwise known as Carol O'Connor.
Here, as well as on the sidewalks. We have very cloudy skies out here, so I am not going to be out here too much longer because it looks like it's going to try to rain. But that's what's going on out here.
Hello, Patricia. Welcome to the channel. Hello. If you're enjoying the content, hit the like button and subscribe, all notifications. Lori Blythe. So I just got here. What are they protesting? I'm glad you asked. Lori, welcome to the channel. They are out here They were protesting at this school, and they're protesting how they're being mistreated. Their family members are being grabbed and kidnapped. They're at the J. Sterling Morton School District, and they're complaining about they're not being supported. They're being mistreated. You name it, they're claiming it. And some lady walked up to Miss Prosperity, was asking who she was, and was saying, some of the parents don't want their children video. They don't want them giving interviews. Well, your children should not be out there. So that's not Miss Prosperity's problem. That's the parents' problem. You don't want your children on video. You don't want their pictures taken. Keep them at home, not on public property, out during a protest. That's an oxymoron. I'm saying. Yes. The police pulled up and they started to scatter. Yes. So that's where we are. If you're enjoying the content, hey, we're glad you're here. If you want to join the Rollyn's reviews, I'm getting tongue-tied. Channel, if you want to join the family today, hey, we're up for it. Here we go.
There's another officer over there at the corner. You all see both of them over there, 2 cars over there. So they're pretty much just sitting here and maintaining, just making sure that nothing does get out of control.
That's public domain. So, hey, and then before those of you who weren't here, I've been live over 2 hours. So earlier, before Miss Prosperity started streaming, another leftist YouTuber was streaming, and they were talking to no one said anything to him. You see the difference. He was talking to people, but he was leftist. He was talking to some of the students. No one said a word. Right, Monique? They didn't say anything to that guy. Who are you? And, we don't know about you talking to the students. That he was interviewing whoever he wanted. Nothing was said. But they know that guy because he's always there recording. They know he's on their side. Yes. Perfect. Right. Hit that like button if you are enjoying this content. We're almost at 150 likes. Yes. Right, Tijuana border jumper. Patriot. Common sense. Keep your kids home if you don't want to be on camera. Boom. That makes too much sense. And then you go to a protest. There are going to be people videoing. Should be a leash law for children at a right. You know what happens at protests. You know where your children are. Stop it.
Oh, more officers that just pulled up, confirming that everything is good over here.
My moderators, please drop Miss Prosperity's channel link in the comment section, please. She is our boots on the ground. We get our coverage. Well, the truthful coverage that we get comes from Miss Prosperity. She lives there. She finds out where the protests are going on and she shows up, right? Now, if you go back and do the replay, those of you who just joined us, like Tijuana Border Jumper, the first guy we're sharing, he's totally leftist. You'll hear that in the statements that he makes. Thank you, Dorian. Cha-cha, it doesn't make sense. No. And they never said anything to that guy. They know he's a leftist. No one walked up to that guy and said, "Who are you?" And we don't know if the parents want their children interviewing or recording. Go back and look at the footage. No one said anything to that guy. That guy is at all of the protests. They know he's a leftist. Why would they go over and say something to her? Julius, thank you. Just subbed. Okay, good. Yeah. If you're not subbed up to Miss Prosperity, today's your day. And we welcome you to her channel too.
Okay, this school mascot is Mustangs, and they're saying they're not happy to be Mustangs. Well,
go home.
At least that one said it. But it appears that they do not have the full information of why they're out here protesting. And I believe that's more of their concern, that they don't want to have the interviews because they have issues with these children are not fully aware of everything that's going on.
Did you hear what Miss Prosperity just said? Right. Make sure you do the replay. The guy that the footage and coverage I had from earlier when I started over 2 hours ago, he was interviewing and talking to anyone, students. No one walked up to him and said a word, but they don't know who she is, so they come over, and now it's a problem. Again, someone tell me I'm wrong.
Political arena. They're being told to come out here and protest, but they're not being told why they're out here protesting. And this is what I'm gathering. They're saying that the children are missing from school. They're speaking of their heritage. So if they don't want their children on camera, why are their children out here in the protest with this profanity as well?
Right. Okay.
I don't need to interview with them. I got enough of what I needed to find out and understand. This really makes sense after what she had also shared as well.
Right.
All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Sure, Nemo, no problem. But I do want to show that these things that are happening, how they're writing on the building, but that's okay. They're writing on the sidewalks, that's okay. But I don't see any of the ones who's guiding these protests that are over there cleaning up now that is saying for them not to do that. Isn't that interesting? Let's cover all things, not just part of it. Graffiti on walls, graffiti on grounds. Let's cover it all. So we're at the corner of Cermak and 58th Street, where a lot of this is taking place. And you all saw some of those signs that are up there that the students should not be having this kind of language. But those signs are fine, as she's down there looking me up probably.
Yeah.
Good. Just want to make sure they understand that when you have a protest out here, that there's words that could be used too that comes off more friendlier. Get your point across if you like. But if you don't want to be on national news, well, all these cars going by that's taking videos of everybody out here.
Yeah.
Look at all these. See, look, there's another one taking video.
Right. But she walks over to her. Angela Ashkin, boom. Thank you for the super chat, Angela. We know they have two sets of rules. I'm sending you some hearts as we speak in the comment section. Thank you for your support. That's okay, Angela. Angela, I don't know if you were here earlier. That leftist activist was talking to any and everyone. No one walked up to him and said a word. Our great MAGA sister is out there, and now it's a problem. Okay. Thank you so much for your support, sister. Thank you.
Dash cams, cameras that are all out here. They're getting footage of all of this out here.
But we're used to this, right? The two sets of rules. That's okay. Miss Prosperity is our sister. She's very intelligent. She knows her rights, and she's pointing out their hypocrisy. They didn't walk up and say anything to anyone but her. And I'm willing to take a bet. They probably already know who she is. And they know she's not standing for these shenanigans. Because they knew who that other guy was. That other guy is at every protest. And he talked to whoever he wanted to. They didn't say anything to him. Oh, this is crazy.
Okay, I'm quite sure when the school district people come back in, they might have some complaints as well as other ramifications for the graffiti that's going on.
Angela Ashkins, when we moved from California to Indiana, my daughter was behind because her teachers had to teach in both English and Spanish. They had to hold her back a year in third grade because of it. Oh, no. That sucks. Yes, I have. I've already done a video on that, Tijuana. And I'm doing another video on it tomorrow. Oh, you should get back up to speed. Because I'm Charlie Kirk, we don't you're allowed to come in and make messages, but you are not allowed to come in calling people names. This is an older chat. You're not going to come in and disrespect me or anyone who is here in the chat. That's not what we're here for. Yeah. If you can come in and be civil, you will be allowed to make comments, but you will not be allowed to come in and call people names. That's not what we do here. That's that other YouTube channel. Jack Reacher, how are you? All right, here we go.
On over here. So this is obviously allowed. Profanity on the walls, on the grounds. Guess they don't want this to be covered either. Oh well. the organizers that's still there, standing there watching them do the slang, the graffitis. Oh, there's cameras out here too. Notice those cameras up there, y'all?
Yeah.
They got cameras all over this place.
Right.
They see who's doing what.
Yep.
Oh, they absolutely see what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna turn it back to me, and I'm gonna have them in the background, so you all see what's been happening out here. Even them coming up and not really wanting me to record them, but oh well. Live in the public, you got the rights to do so. You saw the graffiti, you saw the slang, the languages that are derogatory, and these are children she's claiming. So why are they out here doing this? With that, I can understand if you're out here protesting, but you know, there are better signs. They also had a box of signs that they were pulling from to hang up or to hold up and to display their feelings about the matters going on out here. So that's why I'm saying definitely this is what's happening. You can see behind me. Yeah, I wouldn't even ask a kid for their name. Don't even need their name. I want to know what their purpose is out here. Just like I'm quite sure everybody else want to know, why are you out here? What is your purpose? Because you have to have a reason to protest. And if you're not, then what's your point? It's pointless. So that's why I'm saying definitely we got what we needed. We see what the purpose is. And basically they said it the same as well. But I'm curious as to why they're allowing them to do all that graffiti over there. If you look behind me, as I've already shown, children over there doing graffiti, putting profanity on the walls of their school district. Make it make sense. And the police are sitting right there as well, and they're seeing it, but the police are not saying anything about it. I'm gonna flip it back around so you can see. The police are not saying anything about it. Right there. And then they're down there writing all on the building and on the ground. But I guess because it's chalk, that is okay. So therefore, it's no purpose of stopping them. Because they're delivering their messages, just not like the cameras here don't show that there's all of this going out here. Because I'm quite sure these cameras are going to be rolling 24/7. There's even cameras down there at the other end of the building. Cameras right here. Cameras on the entrance that's right here as well. So there's cameras all over. That she's still down there doing graffiti. All on the walls. So yeah, this is all in the public. It's not like this is in some private property. People are driving by with their phones out, recording a lot of this. So a lot of these kid faces are on there as well.
Yep.
So if they're underage, then that's something that their parents need to deal with, because their parents should know where they're at.
Right.
And what they're doing too. Let me add that part to it. Well, it's on buildings. Yes, the graffiti is on the buildings as well. And I understand that sidewalk chalk is designed for the sidewalk, but if you look at the building, it's all on there where it says F ICE. That's on the buildings. So,
Lanita, I taught ESL and many bilingual students are academically behind because they're confused, pushing Spanish, English. The teachers know as long as not too many tests out, they always have a job. Boom. Yeah. So where's the incentive for them to help these students? Exactly. Boom.
That's something that will have to be addressed. Because like I said, there's cameras all up here. That's all on the building. They go by Mustangs.
Exactly. If you're outside, all of us are being recorded on a daily basis. So that lady, I'm willing to take a bet. She knew who she was. She never walked up and said anything to the leftist reporter. Exactly. We all know where this is going. He talked to anyone he wanted to. No one walked up to him and said, "Sir, did you get permission? Or we may, we need to talk to the parents before you interview them." He talked to whoever he wanted to. They didn't say a word.
With the American flag up there, of course, and these folks here that are part of it. And you see the person over there. So I guess they don't know fully all the laws. Because is it called building chalk? I just need to know. I've seen sidewalk chalk being sold in the stores. But is it building chalk? Okay, sure, thank you. Although I didn't ask his name either, because I wouldn't even ask their name. Thank you. You see it right there with the camera? Here's the guy. Look at them. People are driving all through here recording this. But again, there is no mainstream news media. There is none out here capturing any of this. The mainstream didn't even come out here for it. So I guess they're not even taking it serious or as important as they would if there's no violence going on here. You see the streets? Even some bus drivers have come through here and they were honking their horns as well, like this one here is blowing his. He put his finger up doing a number 1, I guess. Actually, it's not a school building, it's their school district. And that happens to be like their corporate, I believe, over the schools out here or a particular school. So that would not be open. As a matter of fact, that is closed. It's probably closed on the weekends. But they're asking for an apology because they feel like they're not being supported. That's what's written on the bottom of that door over there. We want an apology. That's what's being written all across the building, is that they
want an apology. No, ma'am, no, sir, that won't be happening.
Want this school district to support them in their cause. And that's not what they feel is happening based upon what was said out here. And now what you see written on the door, it says, "We want an apology now." We want an apology. F ICE, shame on Morton. So this is their school district that is over the high school per se. And no, they are not open. The lights are off in there. I'm gonna actually do a close-up and be able to show you that they actually are closed. You can see the lights are off. Can you see in there? See that on the wall? This was all just put up here. As a matter of fact, a lot of this was not here when I first came out here. They're saying we want an apology now. They tried to bury us. They didn't know we were seeds. Protect students, not racist. Then they even mention a name there. Is a racist, do better. This with ICE. Viva Mexico. So yeah, they are sending a message to this district loud and clear of what their complaints are. Loud and clear. You can't miss this. When they come on Monday, they're going to see all this. So that means that there's going to be labor needed to get all of this off the walls. Your silence is a sign of your compliance. Even a little kid going up there writing on the wall. See the little kid? Moving into my camera view. And here's some of their scheduling. Calendar of events, Board of Education meeting dates. So I would expect that their parents are going to show up at these meetings. What you think? If they're out here, they should be at these meetings, just like when we go down to City Hall and have our complaints and have our issues that we want to say before the people in leadership.
Yes, Terrence, welcome to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are on board with you. And that is our message. Get out of here, go back home. Okay. We have enough problems here in America. So get out. Everyone, please say hello to Terrence. I think you are new here. If you are enjoying that content, hey, we're glad that you're here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know if you want to join the Rolynn Reviews family today. Terrence, this is live coverage. Our great sister, Miss Prosperity, is there in Cicero, Illinois, recording this live footage.
Yeah, that's because it's dark in there. No one's there. They have all the lights out. Actually, there's one light on, as you can see right there. There's one light on. And then they have an intercom system right here too.
Taco Don, before our great sister, Miss Prosperity, went live. Status Coop, they were live. They were interviewing everyone. No one said a word. You can go back. Those of you just joining the live chat, go back and look at the footage. When our great sister goes out, so I'm thinking they probably know who she is because she, is at all the city council meetings. And so that they said something to her because she's a Trump supporter. They never said anything. If they're leftist, they're fine. When they see a Trump supporter, now there's a problem. Ma'am, sir, your children are on public property. They're at a protest. That's your fault. You don't want them interviewed. You don't want their picture taken. Keep them at home.
There's a little kid up here.
Lanita, they know who she is. Thank you. They know who she is. Lanita, why did they walk over and say something to her? Ma'am, did you don't have permission to interview them, and their parents may not want that. Lanita, you were here. They never said anything to that other guy. He was talking to whoever he wanted to. They know who she is. Yes. Thank you, Lanita.
Writing on it again. But these kids are protected, right? There's another camera up there.
That's why she's pointing out all these cameras. Miss Prosperity is very, very intelligent. She knows what this is about. She's not stupid. And again, she was here when I had the live the other night with this leftist activist. They talk to whoever they want to, and no one says a word. Right, Nemo? Full-blown conversation. No one walked up to him and said, well, the parents may not want them videoed or interviewed. Keep them home. Yes, Cher.
Which I'm quite sure is on the other side of this building too. Oh, look at this, y'all. There's even more. There's a camera up there that's watching all of this. They got recordings of who these students are that's doing all of this. This will be interesting to be on the news. Oh, look at the language of these kids. Are these parents happy of the language that these kids are writing?
That's right, Prosperity. Keep calling out their hypocrisy. You're so worried about your kid. Look at what your kids are writing here on the school walls, the outside.
Out here. Mainstream, where y'all at? Capturing what these children are writing on the building that is a government building, I would believe, because this is not a private school from my understanding. This is public.
Those of you who know our great sister, Prosperity, you know she will call them out on their nonsense. She doesn't care, and I love it.
Yeah, they did do that. They know how to spell. They know exactly how to spell and get across what they want to say. Oh, look at that. F-I, stay out, bees. Yeah, these are children. Now we got some good stuff that is need to be shown. Well, what your students are out here doing.
Show it, Miss Prosperity. Show it.
They're not just out here protesting. They actually are breaking rules and laws. Because to put this on the public buildings, and you have the officers sitting out there, I know they have to see this. He's sitting right there. I see it. They're even putting up names of who they're calling racist.
Greg, no, Miss Prosperity, she's not, she doesn't work with Turn Chicago Red. She's just her own entity. And she's a powerhouse, okay? She goes out and gets the footage. She goes to the city council meeting. She calls the city council and Emperor Brandon Johnson on all their nonsense. She rolls solo. But good question. I hope I answered it.
There's the sign up there. J. Sterling Morton. What I will, I can. All right, you're seeing it firsthand. If it rains, I already have it.
Yeah, she's a lone wolf. Cecilia, how you doing, love? Chicago has a mayor and governor problem, and people who aren't smart will vote them back in, unfortunately. And Cecilia, here's our problem with Chicago. Even if they vote them out, they put another Democrat in that slot. So you just continue to have the same problem over and over. You know? Stop voting for Democrats. They don't get it. Yes, Margo, we're the racists, right, Bob? Okay, here we go. They want to be starting something. Got to be starting something. So they want to be starting something. Yes, Tijuana. Always. How you doing? Blaze, thank you, Blaze. Welcome. Hey, let's welcome Blaze to the family. Everyone send some hearts in the comment section. Blaze said he just subbed up. Blaze, how are you? Welcome to the Rollins Reviews family. Woo! Blaze, look at this nonsense that these people are doing. And our great sister has boots on the ground, and she's in Cicero right now. And she's exposing the hypocrisy. They don't want her there. She does not care. She is doing truthful reporting. Woo!
And calling out teachers out here. Even have a message here that says students first. Okay. All right, so that's that. Pretty windy out here. Gloomy. And
all right, I guess her video just ended. Oh my God. You can't get footage like that anywhere else but here. All right. Let me see. All right. So again, those just joining us. All English Garden, how are you? Viva. You are, yes. We're trying to help you get back to your country, but you don't want to leave. Help make it make sense. Robbie, I hope the teachers sue the kids' parents for defamation. Boom. Boom. Oh my God. So that was our great sister. I mean, that is, if you thought that coverage that she shared, I'm send some fire emojis in the chat. Was that not fire? OMG. That's our great sister, Miss Prosperity. If you agree that was some good coverage, OMG. Those of you who are new to the channel, I had a lot of people to subscribe today. Make sure you sub up to our great sister, Miss Prosperity. Dorian, please drop her channel link in the comment section again. She cooked them, and she always does. She's intelligent. She knows her rights. So when that lady came up to her with that foolishness, hey, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Thank you so much, Dorian. Yeah, so if you enjoyed that coverage, hey, that's all she does. She goes and she fights. All right. And she calls them on all of their nonsense. And once you get there, this is how her channel actually looks. The levels of hypocrisy from those kids is insane. Thank you, Blaze. We report the truth here. Yes, yes, yes. And she was asking one of the students, he said he was a student, who knows? And they don't know what they're out there for. They've been lied to. Gina, yes. Boom. Was that not good coverage? She called, this is her channel. I'm telling you, if you want to know where we get all of our coverage, this is where we get it. She goes to the city council meetings. She calls them out. She even did one on the government shutdown, right? Since they're talking about that. And all I can say is, if you want the truth, you're going to get it from this channel, and you're going to get it from her channel. She is our boots on the ground there in Chicago. Yes, Mayor. And the Rollins Reviews channel, in unison with her channel, we are trying to prepare for the 2026 election, the midterms. We cannot afford to lose ground. We cannot. Okay? Invaders, boom. Children adopt the mindset of their home environment. Yes, Cecilia, they've been lied to. They do not know why they're out there marching. They were given a script and they're just trying to follow it. Lanita, Mexico's drug money is messed up now. They're about to go under. They've been updating their own southern wall, trying to turn them away. Yeah, they're losing money. Yeah. Sky Queen, hello, love. Hit that like button. We're glad you're here. We're pretty much, let me see. I shared that one already. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. I think I'm trying to show something I have not shared with you before. Oh, there's breaking news. Let me tell you. Trump directs the Pentagon to use all available funds to ensure troops are paid despite shutdown. Boom. That's a plus. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, so we share the truth with you. Yeah, right, Gypsy. Monkey see, monkey do. And that's what it is. And she does the same thing. She exposes the left for the lies, the hypocrisy. And let me share this with you so you can see what her channel is about. I'll share this right here. They don't like it. She calls them out on their nonsense. A leftist script. Boom. So you know what she is about. Let me share this short with you.
C. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer, Democrat in New York, today announced legislation to fund the government, curtail the Trump administration's lawlessness, avert the upcoming healthcare cliff, and avoid a government shutdown, and released the following statement. The contrast between the Republican proposal and what Democrats have put forward is glaring. Republicans want the same old status quo of rising costs and declining healthcare. Democrats are fighting back with a real plan that addresses the needs of the American people. Americans deserve better than more of the same failed Republican agenda. For weeks, Democrats have been ready to sit down and hammer out an agreement, but Republicans are following Donald Trump's orders not to even deal with Democrats instead of doing their jobs. Families are already stretched thin by rising costs, including healthcare costs, and hospitals are—
Now, this is a video she's doing, and of course, the Democrats are giving excuses. We know they're at fault. We're not stupid. But this is, of course, they're putting the blame on Trump and the Republicans.
Are warning of crisis. Democrats are fighting to protect healthcare, lower costs, and keep the government open, because that's what hardworking people expect and deserve.
A lie straight from the Democratic playbook.
Americans expect and deserve both sides to work together, but Donald Trump has made it clear he doesn't care about bringing our country together. Now that both sides have put forward proposals, Republicans face a choice. Keep blindly following Trump by refusing to negotiate and causing a shutdown, or finally come to the table and work with us. If Republicans stubbornly refuse to work with Democrats, they will bear the blame for shutting down the government. With 2 weeks left before funding runs out, Democrats are fighting for American families, and we're ready to—
What a lie. When have they ever fought for Americans? They only fight for you if you come across that border illegally. Is this not a lie? If this is a lie, type a 1 in the comment section. Show me the Americans that they've gone to check on that were incarcerated and they've gone to another country. They only do that for illegal, so stop the lies. Daniel Smith, how are you? And so they're blaming everything on Trump and the Republicans. Good luck with that. The American people are on to you. How you doing, Daniel? I think you're new here. Hit that like button, love, and the subscribe button if you are enjoying the content. We welcome you to the Rollins Reviews family.
to work around the clock to deliver for them.
I like you too, Daniel. Let's everyone welcome Daniel to the Rollins Reviews family. Everyone send him some hearts. Daniel, we call out all of the hypocrisy of the left. And so you're in the right, sounds like you're in the right place. Sounds like you're in the right place. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. There we go. Okay, everyone's welcoming you to the channel. Yeah, hey y'all. Yeah, we're glad you're here. All right. Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the same? Of the scars that won't heal, your eyes have died. You've seen more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the face of the sky. I'm sorry, but that's one of my favorite Elton John songs. I had to sing it. I love Elton John. 1973 was a good year, Daniel. I hope you like my singing. I'm trying to get some money now to get some singing lessons so it'll sound a little bit better. Boom. Yes, Daniel, how'd you like my rendition? Sanctum, you're new here. Wait a minute. Sanctum, welcome to the channel, love. Everyone send Sanctum some hearts. Welcome. Sanctum, I don't have a song for you, love. Like a rolling stone, you know it. Yes, Greg. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite Elton John songs. Yes, Sanctum, welcome, 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 love. Welcome. Woo! Woo! Now I'm warning you, I murder the hits, right? I do. In my best singing voice. Now, and when I get some singing lessons, I'll sound better. Daniel, I hope you like my rendition. Now all I need is a Jessie to join so I can sing Jessie by Carly Simon. Oh my God, boom. Another one of my favorite artists. Yes, Angela. That's one of my favorite Elton John songs. Yes, Sanctum. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yesterday, Republicans unveiled their partisan continuing resolution after weeks of refusing to negotiate with Democrats. Democratic leadership has repeatedly said in order to fund the government and avoid a shutdown, both sides must negotiate in good faith and find a bipartisan compromise. The Democratic leaders have twice called for top congressional leaders to meet for weeks to work out a bipartisan agreement and have been ignored. The partisan Republican-only CR does not meet the needs of the American people, nor does it address the growing crisis in healthcare that Republicans have caused with their big, ugly betrayal, or prevent a
Cecilia, Mick Jagger's my favorite, but I like Elton John, but I love Mick Jagger. Start me up.
massive spike in healthcare costs for millions of Americans. Democrats are showing Republicans the path to preventing an avoidable shutdown with a government funding proposal that meets the needs of the American people. The legislation would address the healthcare crisis that President Trump and Republican lawmakers have single-handedly created by reversing the catastrophic healthcare cuts that would kick millions off their coverage and permanently extend the premium ACA tax credits. This legislation would also protect Congress's power of the purse and prevents Trump from stealing from communities. Finally, it strengthens security measures for government officials. The proposed bicameral legislation to avert a government shutdown can be seen here.
What we're doing is saying,
oh God, somebody get Auntie Mad Max and take her to Shady Pines. Democrats, you can't get anyone younger. It's time for these people to go away. They need to be spending what time they have left with their family members. Please, term limits.
simply we want to keep the government open, and we want to work with the Republicans and have a bipartisan agreement to keep this government open, and health care is at the top of our agenda.
But aren't Democrats demanding health care for illegal aliens?
That's right. Democrats.
Now, you see, she didn't come out and say yes or no. We all know the answer to that question. The reason that the bill it stalled, everything they're trying to do is for illegals. Again, they're not going to do anything for Americans. Yeah, that wig, she needs to retire that wig. That James Brown wig has seen better days.
are demanding health care for everybody. Democrats are demanding health care for everybody.
Washington, D.C.
So again, no, not everybody. It should be for Americans. We cannot continue to care for people who are here illegally. Beverly, you don't want to work in my, no. Let's be clear. If you make it to your 80s or 90s, you're closer to the grave than you've ever been. Take that time and spend that with your family, the time that you have left. Why are they still in Congress? MAGA. Yes. That wig is DOA. It should have been buried 20 years ago. Yes. Oh my God. She needs to be in Shady Pines with Mitch McConnell and some Republicans and Democrats and rhinos that need to be in Shady Pines. I'm saying they're too old. Sanctum. Sanctum is new here. He said, don't do that to her family. Sanctum, you're going to fit in just fine. Oh my God. Sanctum. I can't with this chat. Woo! Daniel said, I never voted till Trump took it all for lost in lines. Daniel, what are you trying to tell me, Luz? Angela, is it not time for her to go to Shady Pines? Mitch McConnell, all these old people. Go home. Go to Shady Pines. Go somewhere. Daniel, these times give me hope. Beverly's laughing her butt off. Beverly. As you can see, we have fun. We get rid of the trolls, we share information, and we keep having fun. That's her black and proud wig. I don't know what she's proud of, but that old, as MAGA said, that wig is DOA. Angela said Shady Pines for the old shady souls. Oh, Angela's in the right place too. Boom. Esteban says, I love the chat. Yes. I do too. Oh my God. MAGA, I don't know how people keep voting her for the Crypt Keeper, aka Nancy Pelosi. I can't with this chat. This chat is on fire as usual. And all I can say is, oh my God. This chat. Most of you know my favorite Carly Simon song. Let me show you how much I love Carly Simon. Look. This is her greatest hits album. This is an original cut. This is not, I know they're making albums again. This is an original. All I can say about this chat is nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it quite the way you do. Why'd you have to be so good? This chat, woo! Yes, I've had so many people that say that they love this chat. Yes. Yes, I have several future comedians in this chat. Boom. Oh my God. They're hilarious. And it gives me hope. This is very cathartic for me. I love it. I do. And when I come home from school and I get on here and we're talking, again, it's very decompressing for me as well. Trolling, nobody does it better. Angela, boom. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And I love it. And thank God that we are able to come together. And when you're here, I always welcome you with open arms. lying beside you, here in the dark, feeling your heartbeat with mine. Woo! Softly you whisper, you're so sincere. How could our love be so blind? Yes! Woo! We sailed on together and drifted apart. And here you are by my side. So now I come to you with open arms, nothing to hide. Believe what I say. So here I am with open arms, hoping you'll see what your love means to me. Open arms. Hey, Angela, Nemo, Esteban, Sanctum, Jason, I have Journey's greatest hits in the trunk. CD, no lie. I had to sing it. I had to. Yeah. Yes, Journey. Boom. What a beautiful song. Oh, it is. But the title of it is Open Arms. And that's how it's all encompassing of the Rolynn's Reviews channel, right? And that's what we try to do. We try to welcome everyone with open arms. Yes. Stone in love. Yeah. Jason, yes. Sanctum, don't cry, love. Don't cry. And so that's what we try to do. God always has his, yes, he does. Yes, he does. I know we've been through a lot in the past year or so. That's okay. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. I promise to. And after all that's been said and done, you're just a part of me I can't let go. Woo! Wouldn't want to be kept away just for the day. Oh my gosh, Chicago, boom! From your body, yes. Wouldn't want to be swept away, far away from the subscribers that I love. Holding on. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. Yes, Toto. Hey, Sanctum. Toto, hold the line. Love isn't always on time. I played that in my classroom Friday. Yes. Whoa. I love Toto. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. Woo! I love you too, Isaiah. You know I murder the hits. Boom. Oh, wow. So, God bless you too, Dorian. Yes, you know I murder the hits. Until I get some singing lessons, you have to, Angela, you have to bear with me. I do my best renditions. I know I need music lessons. All God requires is that you try your best, and I do try my best. ZZ Top. They go crazy about Sharp. I play Sharp Dressed Man in my classroom Thursday. Yes. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Angela, I love Dust in the Wind. Nicholas, thank you. Ice, America loves you. Boom. Ice, baby. Florida's laughing at my singing again. Florida, you know I haven't had any lessons yet. Nicholas, I think you're new here. Hit that like button, love. Hit that subscribe button if you feel you can tolerate my singing. Boom. Yes, Aerosmith. Yes. Oh yeah. Sweet emotion. Thank you, Jeremiah, for dropping Miss Prosperity's channel. Yeah. My God, we've had over what 2,000 people to come through here today. Oh my God. Almost 2,000. I over 174 people have hit that like button. We are growing. Yes, Estevan. Yes. I sing 70s and 80s, both. Yeah. Nicholas, it's Greek. It means victory of the people. Boom. Yes. Yes, Nemo. I'm looking at the analytics. Yes. Taco, thank you. We have a good time, and we share info, but we also sing and go back to a better time. Oh my God. We will rock you. We will rock you. We do Queen too. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place. We will rock you. Angela, woo, another Generation Xer. Boom. Yes, Nemo. Yeah. Yes. Esteban, you're a print. Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. Prince, Esteban, Prince, when he came out with Purple Rain, I started to like some of his music. I was always into Mick Jagger. I didn't give anyone else a chance at that time. It was all about Mick Jagger, okay? But when Prince came out with Purple Rain, I was like, okay. But it was, to me, it was all about Mick Jagger, so yeah. So we'll get off from here. We've been live over 3 hours, almost 4. You know, when we do these live streams on the riots and on the protests going on, the live streams go 3 or 4 hours. Phil Collins, I just played his song in my classroom. You know I love you, but I just can't take this. You know I love you, but I'm playing for keeps. Although I need you, I'm not gonna make this. You know I want to, but I'm in too deep. Woo! That's the best Genesis song ever, and I love Genesis. Yes, Angela. Boom, I remember. Yes. And I wound up going to his Purple. Wait, let me see. Was it? Yeah, Purple. I went to one of his Purple Rain concerts. Rolynn always trying to run off, and we're having fun. Nemo. Woo! I'll never be your beast of burden. Yes, that's from 1978 on the Some Girls LP from the Rolling Stone. Woo! Yes. Cecilia. I told you it was all about Mick Jagger for me. Angela, in high school, I went to London. And I went to I purchased a bunch of Mick Jagger and Rolling Stone memorabilia. I still have it. Yes, I'm a Stonehead. Patriot, yeah. Deadly Beloved, we're all gathered here together to get, yes. I did like that, Angela. But like I said, Mick Jagger was the best. He was numero uno for me. Yes, Esteban. Dearly not dead. Not the Grateful Dead, Angela. Yeah. And I think we're pretty much done. We've done all the damage we can do. First, everything. Yes. I may upload a short or two later on. I don't think I'm going to go live again. I think I have some things I need to get some running around done. Yeah. You're good, Dorian. I'll contact Miss Prosperity, see if she has any more footage that she wants me to share. And if so, I'll jump on. If not, then like I said, make sure you check the channel out later. I am going to upload some shorts. Okay. And I've enjoyed you. We always have a good time. 175 likes. Yeah. RIP to Prince. Yeah. Gone too soon. Michael J. All the good ones. Yeah. You know that only the good dies young. Billy Joel. Boom. Everybody's talking about the new sound funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. How about a pair of pink sidewinders and a bright orange pair of pants? Woo! I was living in Allentown when Billy Joel made the song. I fell in love with him at that point. Woo! Just a good old boys. There's Nemo in Florida with the rat. I still haven't found Ribbit. Yes. Angela, Billy Joel. Honesty. Such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Yeah. Billy Joel. Oh my God. He's iconic. Yeah. Thanks, Rolynn. Yeah, it's been fun. People are strange when you're a stranger. The Doors. Now, I love Jim Morrison and the Doors. Yes, God bless all of you. Be safe, all of you. I'm going to upload some shorts later. Also, I'll be live tomorrow. I'm going to break down the indictment of Big Back Tish. Okay? Letitia James. And now, I was going to do that today, but I jumped on for this. So depending on what's going on with these protests, whenever our great sister, Miss Prosperity, has footage, you know that takes priority because and then Big Tish can wait, okay? I felt like Last Dance with Mary Jane was written about me. Angela! Sure. I love you. All be safe. If you see the word hype, HYPE, up under any of my videos, please hit that hype button. That helps YouTube to share it out. Jason, Abrahams, and James 2028. If they're not incarcerated, Jason, all of these people, if there's nothing new going on with the protests tomorrow, I'm breaking down Big Tish tomorrow. Okay? Dorian, I like that. Uptown Girl. Yeah. That's when he was dating Christy Brinkley. And yeah. So he made that song about her. So yeah. We'll see what happens. That's what I want to talk about tomorrow. If Miss Prosperity's live, you know Miss Prosperity takes precedence. We jump on. All right. Heading to Miss Prosperity is heading to Broadview. So I may jump back on later. Okay, it just depends. Hey, if Miss Prosperity said, hey, everyone say hello to Miss Prosperity. We're going to end this live. I may jump on later, so I'll run around, do what I need to do. Miss Prosperity, let me know when you're going live, and I'll start the live stream, even if I'm not here to man it. If I'm out running around, I'll still have the live stream going. All of you can talk. Also, leave comments once I end this live stream. That helps YouTube to share the video out as well. I love you. Be safe. Angela says, I'm an Indiana girl who left home at 16, graduated high school at 17, then went to California, then came back and joined the Army. Boom. Thank you for your service, Miss Angela. Woo! Thank you, fellow American patriot. Boom. Man in the Mirror, Cecilia. Yeah, that song is very, very poignant. All right, I'm coming to speak to all of you in the comment section. Miss Prosperity said she's headed to the Broadview ICE facility. So if she tells me she's going live, you know I'm going live. All right, I'm coming to talk to you right now. Thank you for all of your precious time that you've spent with us. No more, right, Esteban? We're only doing classic rock. Woohoo! Classic rock and R&B because, well, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to get out of the rain. Okay, Prosperity. Okay. Okay, I better set up another. Love you too, Angela. Just sent you some hearts in the comments. Yeah, I'm coming to talk to you now. I better set up another live stream because it looks like Miss Prosperity is going to have some content for us. Keep checking back, folks, to see because if she goes live and there's some action, I'll jump on. Even if I'm not here, I'll have the live stream going for you so you can sit here and talk, and then I'll come back and join when I get back home. All right, love you. I'm coming to talk to you right now.